So, last time we left our adventurers, they they had been clearing the dungeon. They found out more about themselves, about each other. There was a cat. There was a tongue. It was horrible. They were not in the same situation. They fought creatures, and they fought together. Their fighter is a badass, but they already knew that. Their wizard was a badass. That they didn't know.
That was new.
That was new. Their druid can change shape. Also new. Didn't know that one. It was exciting. It was what they were expecting this dungeon to be. There's still strain. There's still stress. But there's something wrong with the ranger. They know it. But not yet. They don't understand what wrong is yet. They will. They all will. It will only take...
well, shit.
This sounds so ominous. Oh, gosh.
It will only take a little more time.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Here.
But they're in combat. Their
Tell my
rogue.
mom I love you.
Their rogue did exactly what any rogue would do. Thought about the party. Thought about their fighter. About what more she could do if she just had that shield. And that's where we'll start.
Well, shit.
Noemi, what did you do?
Okay, but the statues do not get a surprise round because Noemi triggered the attack they were going to get you guys when you moved past them. Since none of you did, it's not a surprise round. We're going to start at the top of the round. And Noemi, you're first. The statue fucking moved. Bitch.
Okay.
What was the...
Hold
Battle
on.
music.
I'm getting my little notebook open.
battle
I wasn't
music.
ready for this just yet.
We rolled for initiative. I guess you weren't here.
We rolled
I rolled for
last
initiative.
time.
Yeah. Fight music.
What was the order?
Oh, the order
Okay.
is Noemi, Sarabi, Rose, Kali, Vero, statues, Phil.
Okay, so I'm gonna have Noemi attack with her rapier first, and then use cunning action.
Okay.
To disengage.
All right, perfect. Yeah, you can use cutting action to disengage.
All right, cool. So that's
Alrighty.
8 plus. Is the 8? No, only the 8.
So go ahead and roll a d20 to see if you hit.
Okay, I thought we rolled initiative last time. Alright, 17.
17 to hit. Yes, you hit. No, you miss.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, wow.
You guys watch as Noemi comes down with her rapier, suddenly jumping back in alarm, pulling her sword, and swings out at the statue that you're like, what are you doing? And then you watch all in a sudden movement as the shield comes down and clang as the shield defends against the rapier the rapier swing. And all of you can see now the statue seem to like shake off the dust that was on it. It's now moving and very, very much alive. Now, Noemi, you use cunning action to disengage so it doesn't get an attack of opportunity. You can now move.
Absolutely. So she's gonna move this way.
Mhm. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
Is there anything else I can do?
You had attack, bonus, move. No, you're done.
Okay.
So, Robbie, your turn.
We are outnumbered for the first time. That we are outnumbered for the first time, I think.
Oh, yeah, you might be outnumbered. You don't know. So far, that's the only statue you've seen move. It's just the one.
Where's my
Oh, good. So I can move.
Yeah. Wait, I mean, the one behind you hasn't moved. Whether it will, you don't know. You just
Okay,
know that one moved next to Noemi.
Move here.
Okay. Nothing happens to you.
Nice. Okay, let's cast Hunter Mark.
On which one?
The one that was moving.
One that was moving. Got it.
Wait,
Okay. Hunter's mark.
let me check. One of this. Oh shit, I forgot that I didn't have any more. Well,
That was your last spell.
damn it! I thought I had to. Well,
It's okay.
this is anticlimactic. I feel like I should have heard Noemi go, "Fuck!" like
She
in order
did.
to attack.
He
Oh,
said,
you
"What
did.
shit?"
You did. You definitely heard
Okay.
me. Oh shit! And then you heard armor clang.
Okay, good then. Sarah turns around and goes like, "What?" And then scare attack, like freaking out.
Okay. Go ahead and make it.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice. You hit.
Damn it.
Go ahead and roll damage. Not bad. That bonus is really kick-ass.
Yes. So I turn around and like, what the fuck was that? Boom.
And the armor seemed to be, or the statue seemed to be focused more on Noemi and didn't manage to get the shield up in time. And you watch as the arrow comes in underneath the armor and ping, and you guys can hear the ping as it seems to hit something solid in between the plate mail on this. I think this is the halfling.
It's human.
No, human paladin.
Yeah.
It clings in underneath. She's just short. She's a short human. She's stout and badass. If you needed to describe her in 2 words. Because that's what I did. Okay, so you hit her. Do you have a bonus action? I guess your bonus action was casting Hunter Mark. Oh, you do an extra d6 of damage because you cast Hunter's Mark.
True.
Mhm. Also, she's using her arrow now, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't she have that like +5 now?
Yeah,
that's +9
if
now
you look on-
for her.
Yeah, if you look on roll 20, it's the +9.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a +9 to hit, and it's +5 for damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she did total 7 points of damage to
So I
the
rolled
armor.
through 1.
That was Sarabi's turn. Did you want to? You did move already. Did you want to use the rest of your move action? You guys, by the way, can break up your movement.
Yeah. I would like to move a little bit further. Here.
Okay, yeah, you can move there. Okay, so you guys watch as Sarabi kind of darts to. She's like, "What the shit?" Jumps away from her statue, like shoots an arrow at the moving one, and then continues to dart farther back to stand in line with Pill.
She's
Rose.
only doing that because there might be a crisis going on.
Yeah,
I'm
Rose
backing
is-
away. I'm backing away.
yeah. Rose, it is your turn.
Okay.
You suddenly come back to yourself like you've been in a haze. You're like, "Oh shit, we're in combat."
Okay. Well, I see the animated armor that nearly hit Noemi, and she shouted, "Oh shit!" So that kind of says something's going on. So I try to hit it with my short bow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the attack.
I got a 9.
No.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Doesn't even bother to deflect that one. That one just bounces off her armor, and she grins at you a little bit.
Well, crap.
You have a bonus action and a movement action.
I'll scoot back a little bit so that Kali can be more in the way in case it decides to move out of its pedestal.
Nice game plan. Let the fighter do it.
Yes, exactly.
Which she always does.
Yeah. And so far it's worked for you guys. Do you have a bonus action or anything you want to do?
Nope, not right now.
Okay. Then it's Kali.
Alright. Alright, sorry. Naturally she's gonna see a statue moving and going after the rogue and gonna run up to it to try to get...
Okay.
Can she can hit it from right there in an angle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. You're within the threat range. It's with anything within 5 feet you can hit.
Okay. Plus 16 plus 5 is 21.
You hit. You hit.
Okay.
Um,
Where the hell
Was there any doubt?
I keep forgetting to add that.
You really should. It will help you a lot.
I know. I keep forgetting. I have it. I
Oh.
just forget.
D8 plus 6.
yeah, you really gotta add that attack bonus.
I'm
I
sorry.
Even if I added my attack bonus, I still wouldn't have made it. So.
God,
10
what am I supposed to add
damage.
again? When
How
you-
much damage did you do, Kali?
10.
10.
It's your proficiency modifier plus your dex, so it's 5 for you.
Okay.
Plus 5 to your attack.
Okay. Callie, you seeing the gap in the armor follow through with just the sword just cuts in underneath, but you feel solid. You hit something almost like underneath the armor. It's stone.
Like it's a statue.
It's a statue.
Yeah.
It seems to be doing just as much damage as
If it were human.
as if it were flesh. The human gasps as like jerks in the movement of the armor as though she were mortally wounded, but there's no blood.
Okay.
You have a feeling it might be dulling your blade a little bit, but other than that,
Fine, Whetstone.
yeah. So that's Kali's turn. Vero, your turn. Unless Kali, did you have a bonus action you wanted to do?
No.
Cool.
Alright, he notices that one armor came to life and he's like standing between three. And he's just gonna think, yeah, I no. And I think he's gonna try to stand between Noemi and Rose so that he wouldn't be the first to be like antagonized.
Okay. So where are you moving?
I'll be moving in that direction.
As you step away, nothing happens. You're cool.
Alright.
The statue by you did not swing out.
Just to be safe, he knows he's a squishy druid.
That's fair.
And he also heard that it's a statue and not a hero, so he thinks it's probably safe to attack it.
It's not a real person. It's just a statue.
There is no blood.
It's just down. Yeah, I'm gonna use his signature attack.
Alrighty. I think that's an attack roll you make against me, not a reflex save. I don't remember. What's the spell? It's Ice Ray of Frost, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Could you just click on the spell real quick for me so it pops up in the chat? Because I don't remember the spell.
Of course.
So close. I almost have all of your spells memorized.
And then she's just gonna get more.
Yeah, I know. There's no way. I joke. I kid.
Wait,
There's
no,
no
I
way
need
in
to
hell
connect with
I'm
this
memorizing all
thing.
of your spells.
I have a couple of spells.
Woo!
Most of them aren't that offensive in battle. And I kind of want to use the other ones, but the opportunity rises never.
Okay.
Yeah, those are ones that can be difficult to use in battle. It's just one of those. It's just tricky sometimes. But yeah, make a ranged spell attack. So it's D20 plus 5.
Yeah. It's a 9 plus 5 is 14.
You watch as this time though as Callie yanks the blade out and you dart away from your statue. You cast Ray of Frost. You're very comfortable with the spell, and it hits. You watch as it seems to connect, and then you watch as just the armor shudders, and all of the ice breaks off of it, and it grins.
Is
It
it like
seems
a
to have-
creepy Marinette grin or like
It's
a-
all of its movements. Yeah, all of its movements. It's very much like watching an art articulation doll move. It's not human movement. It's too rigid. It's like watching a puppet move. Now, sometimes you've seen like really cool puppets moving. This is definitely someone who's not used to maneuvering puppets, and it's not moving quite like a real, like it's living. Does that make sense? It's very much animatronic.
Okay.
Whether that makes it creepy or not for you guys is up to you.
I played
Okay.
5 Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, so that's where you crossed. Did you have
So
a...
he's gonna notice, yeah, spells don't work apparently.
At least that one didn't. You think that the spell you just didn't break through their armor because you have to hit, so you really just didn't hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there a bonus action you wanted to take?
Don't think there's anything I can do right now. So yeah, I won't.
Okay. Alrighty, so that's your turn. Statues. Just 1 second, I need to tweak a thing. Vera, you moved in the right direction. Good for you. Because if you hadn't, that one probably would have attacked you, but instead it'll attack Noemi.
Uh-oh.
But so we've got one attack on Kali and one attack on Noemi. Yeah,
Only the
you guys,
fighter.
I'm really proud of you guys. You guys remembered to run towards each other instead of away from each other.
My spells only have so much range.
Yep.
We die together!
First attack on actually, my bad. They make 2 attacks. So they're gonna make 2 attacks on each of you. So 15 to hit Noemi and 19 to hit Noemi.
Against what?
Your armor class.
I don't know. I don't have that written down. I'm checking my sheet. Armor class. 14 is gonna hit.
So it hits both of you. You take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Run! 5 from each. But you watch as the statue of Harold comes charging forward, very much like a fake gallantry run. He looks like someone's trying to make him look like he's the knight. But the sword, when it contacts with you, Noemi, you realize it's not metal. The sword's not metal. When it hits you, it you realize it's just stone. That's just a blunt edge. He's just using it like it's a club. It's not a sword.
So it's like bludgeoning rather
Yeah, it's
than...
bludgeoning damage. It's not slashing. Okay, so then 2 attacks on Kali.
Motherfucker.
Shit, I rolled really well.
Oh no!
21 and 20.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, okay, both hit. Take 10 points of damage. Again, when the mace whacks you, you realize it's not metal mace. It's stone.
It's a stone!
Oh my god, your rogue and a fighter are dying.
Both need healing. Like ASAP.
Pill, it's your turn. By the way, Pill, they're
Yeah.
made of stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna melt this bitch.
Just like you melted the wall earlier.
Okay, so they both make... You can choose 1 creature within range or choose 2 creature within 5 feet of each other. The bummer, they're not in 5 feet of each other, so which one are you hitting?
I mean, technically speaking, he could still get animated armor number 2 and get that other statue next to him.
Yeah, he could. He could hit both. Now, so far, these are the only 2 that have moved.
This one.
You're hitting that one. Okay, so you want to hit the other statues? You want to kind of like splatter it so it hits both of them?
I mean, is the other one gonna come to life?
We don't know.
It hasn't moved.
Yeah, but we thought that about the Herald statue too.
That's true.
Yeah, fuck it. It's gonna splash the other one.
Okay, so they both have to succeed on Dex saving throws. Great.
How does that
I mean, how good a dex does a stone marionette
A fucking
have?
statue.
Well, I rolled a 5.
Oh, well.
I guess I take a d6 of damage.
Alright. 1d6.
Yeah.
3.
3 points of damage. Okay. So I take 6. Pill, as you watch as you lob the spell in, it hits the herald statue, and the acid bubbles up, and you watch as the statue seems to like melt more. The one that it splashed on behind it doesn't seem affected by the acid. The one that's moving does not seem all that enthused about acid.
Gee, I wonder why.
Gee, I wonder why.
Is the paint like melting off?
No.
Aw.
The other one that you hit seems to have no effect on it.
Okay.
Like you splashed it with water.
Did you have a bonus action or a movement action you wanted to take?
Movement action, yeah. I'm gonna move right around here just in case if any other statue comes to life.
Smart plan. Oh, okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and let me review the area, because now that you've moved farther down, you guys can see a little bit more. I have to switch to reveal, though. 1 second.
Too. Careful, it can be a mimic.
It's a bench, by the way. Until, do you see that red line along that opposite wall of the bench?
Yeah.
It's a mural of some kind. You can't quite see the whole thing from where you're standing, but it's definitely some kind of mural. And then there's this little hallway that seems to be leading south. You've got like part of a mural is what you can see, really. It's really dim over there for your human eyes. So you can't quite tell what the mural is of, but it's some kind of art tapestry. Not tapestry, it's clearly painted on the wall. Probably done by the same artist that made the statues.
With our luck, that's gonna come to life too.
Okay. That's... Phil, you have anything else you want to do?
I mean, not really, unless if I can attack again.
No, you cannot.
Okay, then no.
Wait till you guys are 5th level.
Okay.
Noemi, your turn.
Alright, so is my dex, like, to add on, is it 3 or 5? Because I'm looking at two different numbers.
For which?
For
To hit, right?
when you're attacking, yeah.
So let me look at your character sheet.
It should be, because your dex is about the same as my strength, so your modifier for your dex is +3, but then you also have your proficiency because you're using a weapon you're proficient in. So that's
So
3
it's-
plus 2,
so yeah.
so it's +5. Yeah,
Okay.
in general.
Yeah, so
fine
your
then.
dex is a +3. Your attack is a +5.
Okay, so then it's a 5? I'm confused.
Yeah, it's +5.
When you roll to attack, you add your proficiency bonus, which is a +2, plus your dex
Okay.
bonus, which is +3. So d20, +3, +2, or +5.
Okay.
Are you rolling your damage correctly, though? Because there's also
Damage should be
added
+3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 1d8 plus
I've been
3.
rolling my damage right. I just
Okay.
haven't rolled the
Attack.
the actual hitting rolls very well.
Okay,
I forgot.
Cool.
Okay, I rolled a 20.
Oh,
And that's
Okay.
Yeah, so 20 plus the 5.
Yep.
So the way the d20 works is you're going to roll 2d8 plus 3. So just 2d8s plus a 3
Okay.
plus 1 plus 3. Because it does
That
double weapon
is
damage, but only one
a
bonus.
4 and a 3, so that's 7.
7 plus 3.
plus-
So you did 10 points of damage.
Okay, and...
Okay.
two.
So you hack and you see where the acid splashed up, and you're like, fucking love that wizard. And then you just hit right in that armor, right where his armor is melting. You just cleave right into the stone, and you yank your sword out. And you're like, fuck yeah, that was a really awesome hit. And then you're like, oh shit, my sword. You kind of like shake some of the molten, or the melting stone off of your blade to make sure it doesn't like damage your sword. But yeah, you really get a nice solid thunk in there. You still have a move action and a bonus action.
Okay, so, she's gonna move over here, just in
Are you
case, like, she can still help Callie over here.
Okay, did you disengage to move?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you don't get, there's no attack of opportunity because you're just that quick. Alrighty, so that's Noemi's turn. Sarabi,
And then, can I use
Oh.
my bonus action?
that is your bonus action to disengage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought, that
Cunning
came with
action.
cutting action.
Cunning action is your bonus action.
Okay.
It's just called, you can take a cunning action
So
as your
disengage
bonus.
count as the moving action too, then?
No, so disengage, all it does is that it means you shift into a defensive, And so you use your bonus action to like become think more defensively, and so you're able to duck out of the blade because you're thinking about it, and then you can move away. So he's still swinging technically at you. He just can't purchase because you're ducking. So normally that's a standard action, but since you're nimble and quick and a rogue, you can do it as a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Cool. It's Robbie.
Okay, the brace marks going in.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Nice. Plus a d6.
This-
Holy shit. You did
Nice.
13 points of damage. I should
Yay!
never- Why did I give you the gauntlets? What was I
Well, at least you didn't get them immediately.
I picked magic weapons. There is a magic item for all of you in this dungeon. Sarabi, you line up the shot and you're like, she's not wearing a helmet. What the fuck's wrong with me? She's not wearing a helmet. And you just aim right for the face and you take like half of her face off. With an arrow. You cleave stone with an arrow. It's incredible.
There
Like
goes
it was
that
one of those
glance.
like it's like a grenade went off in her face. It was it was cool. But
Callie
she's
sees it
still-
happen in front of her and just grins.
Yeah, you watch her stagger for a second, but she doesn't fall.
Soon.
Yeah, no shit with attacks like these. Rose, your turn. Oh wait, Sarabi, did you want to move and did you want a bonus action?
No, for now yet.
You're good. Okay, Rose.
Okay. So both the fighter and the rogue are not doing well, but Kali is actively getting attacked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I forget which one is. I always forget which spell has
Range.
better. Well, not just the range, but also the better healing.
I think the touch spell heals better than the range spell.
but
Yeah, don't do that. Stay over there.
I'm not gonna get up close to do that. No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could move closer, touch, and then move away from Kali if that's what you wanted to do, because you can split up your action.
Fair enough.
25. Oh
Okay.
yeah, you can move right back. Okay, because you have 25
Yeah.
feet of movement.
I'm basically gonna run up to Kali, put my hand on her back as she goes, and then cast Cure Wounds.
I just imagine like healer tag.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's a D8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So what's your spellcasting attack?
My spellcasting is 4, and I'm about to roll my D8,
Awesome.
and it's a 2, so
So
6.
take six back.
Okay.
And then
and
I run back to a couple squares. I think it was
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Was there any bonus action you wanted to take?
Let's see.
A bonus action could be
I can't just hand the potion to somebody as I run by, can I?
hand them to them, yes. Force them to drink, no.
Okay, as I pass by, I still have a potion of healing, so I just kind of, like, use it like a ball and just kind of put it into Noemi's hand as I run back into place.
Nice, perfect. Noemi, you now have a potion of healing. You can't drink it until your turn, though.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna...
can drink it as a bonus action.
Okay, I will do that then.
So that's Rose's turn. Kali, you feel better. You felt the warmth of Avandra's.
Just yells, thank you, Rose. Sorry, thank you, Rosie. There we go. That's how she'd say it.
Yeah, you guys all have to end with an I, apparently. It's not hard enough on the GM as it is.
Nope, gotta land in an eye. Gotta make her fit in with all the other girls. Alright, and I'm just gonna...
Rosie, Callie, Noemi, Robbie.
Yep, Rosie! Anyway, she's gonna just attack the paladin again. You see me rolling the dice? Well, you see that? That's an 18 plus 5. Doesn't
hit.
matter.
Not
What?
Plus
Okay.
6.
You can. Yeah, you
An
hit.
8. Well, that's
Yeah, you
damage.
did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Oh, that was
It's
it.
dead.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
You lopped off what was remaining of its head.
Oh, hell yeah!
Well, I was to do what I was wanting.
Nice.
Actually, I can.
So you can
Oh,
now
good.
move and have a bonus action.
Actually, can I move over here and then use my action surge to attack this one?
Yes! Yes, you can.
Alright.
Go ahead and make another attack.
Nice.
16 plus 5 is 21. Where's my fucking...
You hit.
Alright, and then 3 plus 6.
9.
9, yep. Alright.
You take you just like the way Noemi had kind of cleaved into the acid wound, continue to sort of gain benefit from Pill's attack.
Yeah. And actually I want to move her there.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like you used the momentum of
Yeah, it
chopping
was the
off
follow
head.
through. Yeah, the follow through dart pulled you across the room, and it like literally just like full beautiful lunge into the chest opening chest wound of this statue. If you were in a fencing tournament, you would have earned a round of applause.
Hey, baby.
Sorry, I'm
Lift your
doing
head
math.
up.
Hold on a second.
Lift your head up. There you go.
We're dead with that statue. Vero, your turn.
Surge.
So Naomi has the potion, right? I was gonna heal her.
Noemi,
so-
yeah, you definitely watch Rose hand Noemi a potion if you.
Okay, so I guess since our fighter is like the most capable, I'm gonna cast guidance on our fighter.
Awesome. Oh, you got to touch the creature, so you got to move up and then move away.
Yeah, I will do that.
It's
Go
healer
behind.
tag.
Or, sorry, I'm not gonna say anything.
Healing tag.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to her, touch her, use guidance, and gonna go away. I don't have to roll anything, I think.
Now, is that exactly how you moved?
Oh,
Oh,
The question scares me a little bit. He could have like gone like around Noemi,
so you could have gone through Noemi Square if you wanted to, touched Callie up from behind, and then backed up towards the destroyed armor if you wanted to, something like that. Just you as a character would have known not to get near the statue because it would have attacked you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Alright.
you're more over there now. Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But you do not get the attack of opportunity, and you can concentrate on casting guidance. It's I think it's an ability check that she gets to have the bonus on. Ability checks are skills or like a strength check. So if she's like, I decided I want to grapple the armor, she could then use it for the grapple check, but it's not something she can use on attack.
I
That's a
see.
different spell.
Then I have to. I want to use different things. I'm gonna probably throw mending
bless.
out.
Yeah, it's okay. That spell that you're thinking of is called Bless, and it's super awesome. And clerics can do it.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and I want to add a little dot to Kali to remind myself that she has guidance. So the yellow dot on you, Kali, means that you currently have guidance cast on you.
Okay.
Okay. Statue's turn. It's gonna attack Kali because it doesn't have to move to do that. So it's 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
Well, one of them is a 12. Was
No.
a 12 hit? Ooh. How about a 19?
Yes.
Cool. Take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Phil, your turn.
Alright, I am gonna do.
Nice. Go ahead and roll for damage because you can do that.
D4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3d4 plus 4. Or 3. 3d4 plus 3. 3d4.
Alright. 3, 4, 3.
So that's 10 plus 3 is 13.
Mm-hmm.
Golly, you're like, I'm gonna have to, man, damn it. And, you know, the thing hits you and you're like, shit, this thing isn't dead yet. And you're like, you're starting to like feel the wounds, and then it blows up.
Okay.
as three bolts of energy come flinging into this thing. Ones you're very familiar with, and you can see them fly out of Pill's fingers because you've got the peripheral on him, and they just rip into the armor.
He's flipping off the
Phil.
statue.
Pretty much, yeah. And that's combat. You killed the statues. You have defeated my statue plot.
Nice.
Cool. So yeah, so the statues are no longer a threat to you guys. Yay.
Okay.
Yay!
Also, I realized I needed to retcon one thing. I said this evening was going to be the eclipse. It's the next evening that's the eclipse.
Okay.
Okay.
The
No, I'm
next
just gonna
evening, like
Walk over
in-game,
to
or
the...
Yes, the next in-game dusk will be the eclipse. This dusk is not the eclipse.
Okay.
Sorry, I realized I screwed up my timing. I thought you guys would be farther in the dungeon, and then I added a whole extra portion of the dungeon. So ignore that. This is a little GM retconning.
I mean, we can go to sleep for 2 days.
For all we
Should have napped
know,
2 days.
yeah, and for all we know, it's probably something like because we've been underground for so long, nobody's sure what day it is anymore.
Yes,
Fair.
exactly. It's just like that.
It's been one long day.
Or tomorrow.
She said it was like within the week. Yeah, that's what Angie Sal said, within the week.
Yeah.
I'm so
Maybe
glad
the
we didn't
week.
record that episode.
Oh my god. Okay, so I think Noemi's gonna walk over. No, she's gonna like wobble over to the fallen statue and pick up the shield. Walk over to Callie, hand her the shield,
As
then
you
walk away.
Yeah, as you kind of like bloodily limp over there, because like you're like, I think I broke a rib, that hurts. And so you like, well, remember, it's blunt weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Hit her right in the chest. That's what damage does, people. So you know, you're like, oh god, I'm gonna be covered in bruises in the morning, and you limp over, and what you thought was a solid metal shield, as you go to pick it up, you're like, this, you can't. It seems to be fused with the arm. You don't think you can remove it from the statue, and as you start to like pick it up, even though the statue crumbled, both of them by the way kind of fell apart. It's like there's some kind of pull that's keeping you from removing it from the statue, like from the statue pile. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay.
Break the statue. Break his hand.
Okay, that is a 13 plus 2.
15. Okay, that's high enough. You realize that the statue completely fell apart, but you can see it's almost like turning to sand, and underneath its base, it's like it's reforming slowly. And as you look over, because you can see it forming on this one, but it's not quite as clear, but when you look over to where Harold's statue is, you can see it slowly, it's like still falling apart, just very slowly, and at the base, where it was standing, you can see the outline of its feet forming in what looks like sand. Like the statues are slowly rebuilding themselves. This is the D&D equivalent of nanobots.
Oh, okay.
This is why they weren't damaged when we came in here. Yeah.
Keep hitting. Keep hitting it.
You think that as long as you don't try to take anything from the statues, they won't attack you. But they're clearly some kind of defenders that seem to respawn. They're part of the dungeon and not just a monster that lived here.
Alright, Noemi grumbles, drops the thing, and then walks away. And then chugs the potion. Like, motherfucker, I've been telling this friggin' her to do something else. Fucking...
Grumble, grumble, roar, roar, bitch, bitch. This is what I get for being nice.
Yes.
Lesson learned. Never be nice.
Exactly. Okay. Do I roll for that? For the potion?
Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus. That is 5. 4 plus 2. So get my stuff.
Okay, Doc. Rose, you disappeared.
Oh, hi. I'm right here.
Sorry, I just saw your character. Someone's mini flung itself across the
It
screen.
was Sarabi. It was
Okay. Okay.
I'm here. I'm not gone.
Okay, there you go. So you guys' statues. Sarabi, just as a recap, you still can't feel warm or cold right now.
Yeah.
Just so you, as a reminder, you still can't feel those. But, so there's more rooms for you guys to investigate. The statues don't appear to be doing anything.
Here in north. I wanna see if there is another one of those bracers. Too.
You want to come back up this
Hey,
way?
hey, you need to
Don't
wait.
walk off without everybody. You wanna go to
Move, people! I'm bored.
You're always bored.
I mean, I can always say something smart again.
Uh,
Impel, please don't.
When have you ever said something smart?
Likewise.
Aren't friends great?
Everybody be carrying while bloody. What the?
I
yeah,
know
Polly
I'm not in a good
still
mood.
like has something
I knew it.
dripping.
Yeah, I was thinking about taking health potion here.
Alright, let's set this bitch on
You can take a
fire.
health
What's
potion,
going on?
you can take a
Yeah.
health potion, or you guys can take a short rest. And you can
I
use
was
hit
gonna
dice.
ask
Kelly.
if we want to take a short rest or not because what was it?
Hey,
Vero
there's
can get
this,
his
like,
spell back.
there's like benches in the other room, Pill. You could tell him about. You guys could sit there.
I
You know
Hey,
what?
want, I want
Tell
to
him
leave this
about
on
it.
fire.
Hey guys, I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna rest somewhere else.
Well, wait,
Hey,
until we
hey,
set this
hey,
on
hey.
fire first.
We'll go down there
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
Just
Hang
hang out. For
Who
a
wants
minute.
to set it on fire?
Noemi will go light it.
Okay. It catches a blaze. Let me switch to the right
Okay,
layer
should I
in
move
the.
over there or should I just stay?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Nothing threatening is happening at
It
the
just
moment.
catches fire like all the other ones.
Yeah, just as beautifully, just as lovely. Very, very cool. It's a flame. There's much rejoicing. Nothing, as far as you can tell, nothing major has happened due to the flame being lit.
Also, the
But it's
music
pretty-
is still pretty intense.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
The music should
We
not
have
be.
a lot to do.
I 100% stopped hearing the music.
See, now we can go rest in the bed.
Yeah, now we can
Now,
come down
don't-
here.
Yeah, if you have issues with the music, seems to be if you just try to adjust to the volume level or futz around with the music at all, it seems to fix it.
Yeah, I hear it now. It's
Perfect.
just a dungeon now, right?
Yes, we're just in dungeon music now.
Okay.
What
Sarabi,
was the
Quick,
coming.
Sarabi, sit on it. See if it's a mimic.
shoot?
Well, Noemi
What
seemed to have jumped that gun.
What was this line?
I will describe it to you when I finish revealing the room.
Mural.
It is a mural of some kind.
If it was a
It's
mimic, Noemi would be having
hard.
a bad. Like, this is this. I'm angry.
I really don't see the difference from sitting in the floor, sitting in this.
Well, you're used to sitting on the floor though, so I mean,
They're
naturally
just the same
you find no
because
difference.
it's really
Oh, hey, more benches.
It's clearly like some kind of almost like a gallery. It's clearly supposed to be a moment for you to sit down. Just like the statues are kind of lovely, like a lovely moment for you to kind of see and enjoy the moment. Let me see. What's the name of this room? This room 20.
So we found the.
Oh, okay. I have a handout to show you guys for
Yay,
this
handout!
Yay!
because I realized I couldn't describe it. Harold's mural.
So we're taking our short rest, right?
Yeah, you guys are taking
And
your
I'm
short
gonna do my
rest.
hit die while we do that. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Cool!
I take it that the guy is Harold and the dragon is one of the ones that he slayed in his life.
One would assume. There's no mural. There's no plaque or anything to this mural. It's just this scene. It's awe-inspiring because it's floor to ceiling, and this has been like high ceilings for you guys. So imagine it's like 30 feet up. It is massive. It's almost as big as the picture frame for your guys' mural.
I make a
Gonna
mental
touch it.
note to try to find it when
Let's
we
say
go
we
to the
should look
next
for
one,
it next
and
time we
it
go.
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's just well painted. It must have taken someone many months to get the texture. And as you guys think that you're just looking at depth, you realize it's actually carved into the stone as well. So the outline of the dragon, the depth of some of the ruins, the dragon's maw, it's actually physically carved in and then painted on top of it to give it this almost three-dimensional look. It's gorgeous. It is genuinely a beautiful piece of artistry. And it gives you the idea that maybe, despite Harold apparently being kind of flouncy, seemed to know his shit about dragons.
It's a
Can
red
Noemi,
dragon.
like, reach
Yeah.
out and touch, like, the stone? Just to...
It's
You can feel
smooth, and then when you move your fingers over to the teeth, it's almost as though you can feel the teeth. Dragon's teeth are sharp, and then his scales are rough. It's almost freaks you out because it feels as the way you might imagine touching a dragon would feel. It is weird how hyper-realistic this looks to you.
Well,
I'm gonna
fashion.
wander all the while.
It's almost like you could step through this portrait into the actual scene. It's cool.
Well crafted.
Bird just looks at it quietly, awestruck. It's nice.
Yeah, Rose is sitting on the bench and just kind of taking it all in. She's very small, so even though she's tall for her race, she's still very small, so she just sits on the bench to get a better look at the whole picture.
Yeah. Kali, since you guys are taking the short rest, the spell wore off.
God damn it! Get away from me, Sir Robbie. You're in my way. Let me enjoy the art.
I'm looking for
Hell be
secret
nice.
switches.
Motherfucker!
Are you really
Let
looking
Noemi
for secret
do it.
switches? Mr. Robbie, are you really looking for secret switches?
Well, that's a gift. Fun
I mean,
thing
because
there.
if you want, you can roll an investigation check.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Might as well.
I mean, it's
Yeah, I mean,
a
what's
wall.
the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
The mural just got 10 times uglier. From my point of view.
You can't, just like the way Noemi's feeling the statue, you actually feel, because where you're standing is about where Harold is, you can feel the smoothness of armor almost, and his hair feels, it's like someone carved individual hair strands. It's freaky, but you don't find like a secret button that says push here.
Generally, you don't find secret buttons that say push here unless they're traps anyway.
Or a really
Unless you're in
dumb
Alice in
person
Wonderland.
trying to hide something.
God damn it.
For the record, all this wants me to do, by the way, is make a.
Psychology.
All this wants me to do is make an entire room filled with buttons that say push here.
Maybe when we maybe if we ever meet goblins.
Oh yeah, definitely a goblin trap. Don't
I mean,
look
you've
in
kind
here.
of been doing that with, like, with the torches all over the dungeon. I mean,
True.
essentially,
kind
those are the dungeon buttons.
Yeah, those are
because
definitely
everybody
the
keeps
push here
lighting
button, and you guys keep pushing it. You keep waiting for something to happen. Yeah.
Well, nothing happened. Time to mess up
Okay, so
somewhere.
there's a door here. There's a southern door, a hallway, and then a what direction is this? I wrote it down. Eastern door.
Can Noemi check the door?
Sure. Are you just staring at it, or are you looking for traps?
No, she's like, she's checking if it's locked. She's,
Investigation.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say that sounds like an investigation.
yeah, so 18?
It's not locked. It doesn't appear to be trapped. It's a door. It's one of those old wooden ones that you're pretty sure when you touch it, it'll fall down.
Anybody want to kick it? Because I kind of want to kick it.
But you're the expert in kicking doors.
Punch.
Okay, Pill beats you to it, and Pill kind of goes over and shoves it just because it's like I've always wanted to be strong moment. You just shove the door and it disintegrates. It's very much like a party trick now for you guys. You guys are very, used to you touch the door and it falls apart moments.
Can I call kicking in the next door?
Yeah, there's 2 more doors, so you can at least volunteer for one of those.
Rose has dibs on the next
Rose
door.
keeps picking.
Yes.
It's fine.
People just want to kick.
Yes. Not everybody is a
Good
collie.
stuff, Relita.
They want to feel strong.
Exactly.
It does
Excuse
feel
me,
pretty
I am
good,
small.
okay?
Collie.
I can't blame them.
That's what
Noemi
you do.
takes small offense. She's just like, excuse me, I am strong. Fuck you.
As you guys are standing there, Noemi, you can kind of get a better look into the room. With I think, Rose, you have dark vision too.
Oh, move out of the way.
It's only
Don't
Noemi
go
and
first,
Zero
Lisa.
that do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But I have, after the battle, or at least when we were sitting, I was like, oh yeah, touches Collie's shield for light.
Oh, cool. Okay, so yeah, you guys can see here. Since it's lit, I might as well just reveal the area. I was gonna describe it first, but that's ridiculous. You
Why
guys
would
have
you do
torches.
that? Yeah.
We have torches, and I have a cantrip that lights things up.
Pretty much. Okay.
Spaghetti.
Oh no.
This is
I
a
don't-
tomb. This is a brazier. Let me clarify. Brazier. Massive white tomb. Pile of gold.
Don't
Spaghetti.
touch the gold. You
Yeah,
know what
many-
happened last time.
Many people have been in here and it's still here. That means something's up. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
But set this thing on fire.
Oh, wait. Noemi, did you move?
I dropped her
or
on
no?
accident. I meant to move her like here.
Okay. All right.
Mom,
Clarify.
spaghetti.
Let me
I did
know.
drop her by accident. I was using my mouse pad.
It's okay. That's why I clarified. I gotta know because you guys move your minis a lot, so I want to make sure when you guys actually intend to move them.
No, it was an accident. I meant
Cool.
to move there, but like I dropped it.
Okay.
I was like, aw.
Yeah, there's an empty brazier behind you. There's a pile of gold on the other side of the room. A massive white marble tomb.
Set the thing on fire.
Can Noemi investigate the marble?
Yeah. From where you're standing, you can investigate the foot of the tomb. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Yeah, while she's doing that, I'll take my flint and tinder and just light the flame.
Okay.
That's a 16.
16. Sure. Let me tell you what you hear. First, let me move the flame into existence. Okay. Again, just like normal, whoosh! It's now lit the room.
Nice.
And then this is where the door connected. Obviously, this chamber seemed to have 2 entrances. Noemi, as you're looking at the tomb, you step forward slightly, and then immediately realize that there's something on the ground in front of you. That around the tomb there's some kind of trap. One would actually think that maybe the trap looks like that. That's how big the space is for the trap. You can see it on the edges of the stonework. Just like how the one trap door, you could realize that the stone didn't line up correctly. There's some kind of trap here.
Is Noemi the only one who has realized this so far?
Well, you're the one investigating it. You see it.
Well, I guess I'm gonna take a step forward.
Callie's ready to grab him if he moves. So much just moves like an inch, she's gonna grab him.
Yeah,
Like a
nobody
rogue.
step past this point.
Yeah.
You also, by the way, from where you're standing, you realize that there's something on top of the tomb. You think it might be some kind of engraving. You're just a little too short because it's up on a pedestal to be able to see what the engraving says.
Callie, lift me.
Okay. She'll do that.
Okay,
It's really easy.
you
like
hoist
picking
you
up a
hoist
grade.
you hoist the gnome up on your shoulders, and Noemi, it's very easy to see what it says now. It now reads on top of the tomb, "Here lies our friend, Harold Alexander von Kirkland II. He will be
Ah,
missed."
shit. That's where the guys go. Okay.
What does it say?
It's
Wait.
where the corpse is.
While you're up on the shoulders, make me a second perception check.
Okay.
But Harold in the other room?
15?
That was a statue.
Oh,
you mean
there's
the
something
dead dwarf?
wrong.
That's not Harold.
No.
Now that you're looking above at the floor, it looks like it's The reason you realize why you could see the crack is because it's already sunk in slightly. Like the floor is just a little lower than it like level. That square that I have drawn out, it's a little lower already. You realize
somebody
this
had already
trap,
triggered it?
like it's already been triggered and failed to reset correctly. Like it's broken. You think it's probably a pit trap. Or at least was. You think it's probably broken though. Like the mechanism doesn't work anymore. And you realize that where the tomb itself is wouldn't fall, just all of the edges around it. So standing on top of the tomb, you'd be totally fine. But like the edges would have completely given down and would have fallen.
So like any area around it.
Yeah, any of this gray stone around the tomb would give way. The tomb
one
itself would not that one, just where the red line is.
Okay.
I don't know, can you see the whole thing? There should
Yeah,
be.
I can see it all. I was just curious because that one wasn't marked.
Yep.
I don't believe it's gold.
Okay.
By the way, wait, does Noemi tell
Yeah,
Theos
Noemi
about the
has
trip?
told everybody about this already. She said, don't step forward, stay.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and I'm gonna grab some gold.
Before you do, does
Wait,
Pill
no,
see what Pill is doing?
Hell, are you sure this is a good idea?
Because he would be like, stop, I read enough ideas to know that you don't touch the gold within the tomb.
I don't know if it's
I'm not
still
touching
there.
it, my Mage Hand is.
That's not the point. If it's still there, don't you think some other stupid wizard would have sent a mage hand out there?
Okay, you guys, there's 5 feet on each side that isn't part of the booby trap.
Then why
Exactly.
nobody walked through this?
Yeah, you could just walk straight there. It's not booby trapped. As far as Noemi is, as far as you can see Noemi, it's not booby trapped.
So Robbie, walk there.
I'm gonna push you,
Alright,
wizard.
Noemi's walking.
Cool.
Not Noemi, so Robbie,
Stop,
damn
Noemi,
it.
stop where you are and make me another perception check.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Because you're very carefully looking around.
Yeah, Noemi's going slow.
Are you sure you want to do this?
We're not doing anything yet. Stay there. 15.
Okay. There is something on the ceiling above the tomb. It's like a carving, but it's like the ceiling is the way the ceiling is peaked right above the tomb. It makes it illegible from whatever this carving is. It's like you have to be either right next to the tomb or laying on top of the tomb to even be able to see this. Like you need to be like right in the center of the room to be able to see what's the carving is there.
Callie, can you throw me on top?
The two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm gonna
Are
throw
you
this-
sure?
Not gonna
that
pull
you-
her.
Cool,
but
cool.
place her. Do it.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
boy.
you want to move
She
it?
trusts
No,
her. She trusts whatever she says to do. She'll just do it.
Okay.
No, Kelly, don't be. Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Make a strength check.
Oh no!
Here we go!
What's my thing? It's plus.
Mind you, I should
3,
be. Can I be
right?
allowed to
Yeah,
use
'cause
some of
5
my
is the saving
acrobatics
throw.
because I have that.
Yeah, you will. You'll make an acrobatics
cool.
check in a minute.
15.
Okay. You have a pretty good idea about how hard you need to throw her.
I was
and how-
gonna place her, not throw her.
so you're gonna. You can't.
Everyone
you can't reach
yelled.
across.
Everyone yelled when I said
Put
that to
her.
walk. Okay, should I move her here then, and then do it?
Well, no, play. Yeah, because I mean, like standing there, you'd be able to see what's written on the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh,
So cool.
okay.
So, Kali, fantastic. No, I like this better.
Oh,
No,
Because I said I was gonna place her, not throw her, but everyone was talking over me.
No, this is awesome. Okay,
That's
wait
still
for
red
it.
area?
Let me tell you what
no.
happens.
Just gonna pick her
no,
up
let me-
and then look up.
No, I mean you point out, hey, put me up there. There's this thing on the ceiling, and Kali's like, cool. She picks you up and steps into the square. Forward. She just steps forward, and you're like, what? So you're standing. So put yourself next to Kali because she did pick you up. So you guys are both standing there. You guys can actually both see what's written up there. Noemi,
Okay.
I have another
Is she
handout.
here,
thingy, so-
or is she up here, or is she like?
No, she's standing next to Callie because
Okay.
Callie hasn't put you up when this happens.
Okay.
Noemi, what languages do you speak?
Gnomish, Common. I think that's it.
Cool. Callie,
and Thieves' Cant.
Callie, I know the secret language you speak. What are the other languages you speak?
Common, Elvish, and Orc.
Okay. There is a script. There's 2 scripts up there. One of the sets of lines you can't read. Neither you nor Noemi can read. It's in a language you both don't understand. Noemi, you can't read any of it. Kali, you can read the second script.
If only we had a guy who can comprehend languages.
Actually, I think one of you guys doesn't actually know the other language. But
It's
Kali,
probably
you
draconic.
So here we go. This is going to be in your journal now. You should be able to read it. This is what it says in the language you don't recognize but can somehow read. It's the second layer. It's the second set of words underneath there because there's 2 sets of sentences and they're each in different languages.
Okay. Well, she'll read it as she sees. She'll say. I guess she'll speak it as she reads it, and then realize afterwards. Wait a second. I shouldn't fucking know this shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, it says,
Alright.
"Look for the door that lies within the floor."
That's
then
what the
she'll
second
just-
set.
In a second, yeah, and then she'll just frown. Like all of a sudden, this frown just appear on her face, and she'll look kind of like, "Wait a minute," but she won't say anything else.
Yeah, Callie, as far as you're concerned, it was written in common.
Yeah.
Now,
Then Noemi goes, "How are you reading this shit?
I
now,
was like, "What?" Like it's
How
right
are
there.
you reading that shit?"
It's Cali, don't question it.
Phil, from where you're standing, you can't read it.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
you have
just
to-
reading it. But yeah.
mhm.
Awesome. All of you guys. Yeah, that's enough weight.
I knew it. I knew
Yeah.
it.
God.
Okay.
That's
all
what I
3
did
of you
in
guys.
Wolfos.
All 3 of you guys. The minute all 3 of you are now on there, you all hear a ka-chink. Everybody make me a dex check.
Fucking pill as always.
Still.
I knew it. I knew it. That it was going to be like
Dex checks,
an
please.
elevator.
Nobody ever listens to me.
Make me a dex check.
Okay.
Yell at each other later.
19.
Okay, hold on.
14.
18 plus 5? Is it 5? I don't know. 5 or 3.
Yeah, it should just be +3 for your dex.
Okay,
So,
so 23.
okay, all of you guys, cool, you make it.
23.
You guys all hear the ka-chunk, and you guys feel the floor suddenly give out, and it starts to open, it's like the floor itself is like pushing downwards, and all of you can see little holes open up in the tiles underneath you, and it drops about half a foot, and then
Jump.
gets stuck.
Yeah.
You guys,
Gonna move.
it was because it was the sudden movement. You guys didn't move. You guys are still
Okay.
standing on the floor.
Okay.
You guys just don't. None of you fall down.
Okay.
But yeah, the floor moves about 6 inches down, and then like you hear some horrible grinding noises, and it seems to get stuck.
Get
Okay. Off of the weight track. Now.
Not before I read this shit.
Help!
You
It's
won't
broken.
get out! Cali!
I literally
you're
weigh
fast
nothing.
as
If anyone has to
get
get off, it's Pill or Callie.
I'm going to move. I'm going to move. Calm down.
The floor doesn't like raise back up or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
The heaviest
It's still.
person
It
still
is
moves.
now. Just for the
Yeah.
record, it is 6 inches lower, and there are little holes that have opened up in it.
Okay,
Pill,
well,
get the
it-
fucking
can I
thing
like
quickly.
Abby-
sit on like, can I like sit on an edge here
You can sit on the tomb, sure.
and like, no, not like,
That's not going to be a good
Here.
plan.
No,
Just
No,
try
like-
to read.
No,
You're
you have
already
to
there.
be-
Just try to read.
the flavor text of this is you have to be like right next to the tomb to be able to see the language, to see the writing.
okay, well, what's the first?
What does comprehend languages do again?
Hold on. Well, like what? Like I can tell you my languages before.
Sure. Yeah. What
Okay.
languages do you speak?
I can speak Common, I can speak Draconic, and I can speak Abyssal.
Oh, you're like, all right, bitch. It's like you're rolling up your sleeves and you're like, I gotta cast a spell to be able to read this, and you're like, fuck, it's just in Draconic. I can read that.
I knew it! Comment!
So, let me go ahead and add the Herald's first message to your journal page.
This guy, Harold, is all about dragon.
Okay, you should be able to see that. It should be Herald's message.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold on. Alright. You have proven yourself worthy, mighty adventurer. Now you must travel back from whence you came if you truly seek my resting place. And that's it. The rest is
That's
what
the first
Kali
lines.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys?
So
now will you
here,
please move off the floor?
Here, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm
Why?
gonna copy the Draconic that Pill
Naomi
read.
does
The other language, it's one of those that it's Callie only right now, because I think only Callie can speak it. But here, I'm gonna put it in the Discord really quick into the group chat.
What is the other
In-game
language,
chat.
if I may ask?
It's Celestial.
Vero can speak it too,
That's Vera
actually.
speaks it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then I'll post both of them.
Jugando
copied it.
bueno.
I didn't copy the second. Sorry, there's a copy and paste typo.
I'm sorry, I lost focus.
That's what the two messages say. The first one is in Draconic. The second one is in Celestial.
I'm trying to find it.
It's in-game chat
Oh,
Yeah, it's
in Discord.
Yeah.
cool.
Didn't we find the door that was on the floor already?
Well, we did find a door that was in the floor. So,
And Harold's message did say something about coming back from whence you came.
yeah. So we could
Alright,
assume
so,
that's what he
yeah.
means.
yeah, it's obviously the circle in the first room.
Could be the circle in the first
Noemi,
room. Could be the trapdoor you guys already found.
could
'Cause
Noemi
remember, there's
make
a key down there.
an investigation check on this?
Yeah,
Or a
we-
perception check?
If you investigation, you'd have to get closer. Perception, it's a pile of gold. You're really not going to learn
Okay, so then
staring at it,
investigation.
much. Tell me what you get.
14.
God damn it. This is the second time since you've been with this stupid party in which you have found a pile of gold that is not gold.
I knew
This
it.
time Noemi made sure to check.
It's just our luck. We never
she kicked
find
it.
gold.
Why would you think there was gold up here when there's been a ton of fucking
Well-
people that go through all the time? There's no way a gold pile would just stay
Yeah, Noemi
untouched.
was positive
No
that this
way.
wasn't real because it wouldn't
Yeah.
be
Well,
here.
here's an idea. Why don't we take the gold and sell anyway?
Yeah, good luck trying to deceive
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
on that shit.
Yeah, nobody's gonna fucking believe this.
Yeah, it's got
Any person
jewels.
who sells gold or works with gold is not gonna fall for that.
Yeah.
They're gonna call you a nutcase and then send you out.
Yeah, the pile of gold, by the way, it's, golden trinkets, it's golden, a crown, it's got gems in there. The gems are made of glass. They're just colored glass. It's got pieces of stone, pieces of they're gold pieces, they're platinum pieces. It's just a big treasure trove. It looks lovely. It's super fake.
You know what though? Noemi likes the little jeweled like glass, so she's just gonna pick a couple of those up. Like
They're
she
really
knows
pretty.
it's not worth anything.
They're not worth
That's just kind of good about it.
they're not worth the time of day.
That's
yeah,
okay.
they're just
She picked
they're
it up
just colored
anyway.
glass.
Rose
So-
gonna do the honors and kick this door down.
Might as well. I kick the door.
Yeah.
It disintegrates. Congratulations.
It'll
Keep it
just make
unlocked.
it easier for the people after us.
We're just breaking down everything.
By the way, the
just-
wooden benches you guys are sitting on, are made of a much hardier substance than
I
whatever
just
these
really
doors are
hate
made of.
doors because I don't know how key works, so everything I know is that you gotta kick them down.
By the way, the statues now are both back in their proper places, but they're not completely reset. They're like halfway done.
Oh,
Yeah, let's presume that Kali's actually ahead. I just was moving my mini.
Yeah.
Okay. There's this last
Lovely.
room here. I think this is actually the last room. Wow, I'm so proud of you guys.
Yay!
Okay. So it's a door.
Okay.
Kick it!
No,
No.
she needs to check it first.
Check it first.
Seems different.
To make an investigation check, one needs to stand next to it.
Where is it?
Where is it?
Oh, can you guys not see it? Hold on.
No.
No, we just see darkness.
Sorry.
I love
Here.
I can see the door, that's the problem.
I see like a little, like
How's
And-
that?
Oh, it's in front. Okay.
Okay, now I see the
Sliver.
door. Okay, so Naomi's gonna do it then. 13?
It's not locked.
Okay. Naomi's gonna push it open.
Again, it kind of like clatters off its hinges when you touch it. It's an old one of the older. It's one of the really old ones. Let me go
Okay.
ahead and remove the door really quick and reveal the area. Both of which will take me a second, because I have to play the what is my cursor on?
There, my on
But
game.
when the door clatters open, Noemi, you immediately see and recognize now at this point what the look of the magical braziers look like, or the magical wall sconces when they ignite. And there's clearly some of them in this room, and so you guys can all see this.
Okay.
Nice.
It's some kind of armory. Across on each wall there appears to be sword and shields. Some with the holy symbols of Bahamut. Some with a crest on them that probably was heralds. But yeah, they're just kind of like chilling up against the wall.
Lots of shit
and
for Colin.
they're like shields and like swords stuck in the shields. And then there's some kind of work table at the other end that seems to not a work table exactly, but it's got armaments on it. Like it's like a rack of armaments. I know it looks like a table. It's a rack of armaments.
We got to
I
change the
highly
table.
doubt
No,
we'll be able to
Mimi.
take these.
Well, Naomi's gonna try anyway.
No, I'm
I don't
sorry.
know,
So
like,
that's
well for
everything
you last
today.
time, though.
I know! Learn.
Kali, there's something that catches your eye on that work table. It's a spear of some kind. And like it's like all the rest of them seem pretty mundane, but there's one that you notice, like specifically.
Kali?
Table?
On the table. Kali,
Yeah.
out of all of you guys kind of have a general understanding of what weapons look like. Kali, you understand what good weapons look
Yes.
like. And there's one
Raised around them.
there's a spear in one of the racks that looks, all of the rest of them kind of have been aged.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that has not.
She's just gonna grab it. Just fuck it.
Cool.
Yeah.
It resembles a lightning bolt. The spearhead itself, it's jagged like a lightning bolt, like a fantasy lightning bolt. It doesn't look like a real one, but it's
Yeah.
one of those like the symbol for a lightning bolt.
Cool.
Try
It's
it.
big.
It's cool.
It
Yeah.
might be magical,
Maybe.
maybe.
Just gonna look it
Talk
over
to one
just
of
for
the
a minute.
people who can investigate.
She
who have
will. She wants
Arcana.
to look it over for a minute though, because she knows
Okay,
weapons
cool.
pretty well.
Kali, you are enjoying your view. Noemi, are you trying to grab the sword off the wall?
Naomi's she grabbed one of the shields, but she's gonna smack it against the wall. See how
Cool.
good it is.
You're touching the wall.
Does
Awesome.
she reach?
Everybody roll the initiative.
God bless America.
But does she reach the
She
With the
reaches
shield
she
in
can,
the wall?
She can reach the bottom edge of the shield and try to like lift it off its mountings.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
I'm super sorry. Roll20 just kind of
God
scared the shit
damn
out of me with
Ranger.
that message.
Oh right, almost forgot.
I got a 15.
Ro got an 8.
What are we
Alright.
fighting?
But
You're gonna
Damn,
find
Jill,
out in
you
a
rolled
minute.
well.
5.
The other statues.
Oh,
They come running
wow.
That'd
in.
be wouldn't
damn
that
it.
suck?
21.
Alrighty, so I got 2 21s. 15.
Oh, I should put mine in here, shouldn't I?
That'd be cool.
Why do the 3 of us roll 15?
Because you hate me. I don't know.
15.
Okay, so order
Play
for the
rock, paper,
fight.
scissors.
You both have the same decks. Damn it.
Flip
I
a
have
coin.
the lower decks, I
Flip a
think.
coin.
No, for the 2 21s.
Oh,
They
okay.
both
yeah.
have the same decks. Abby
Okay.
and Sarabi, who wants to act first?
Well, Naomi just took the thing off the wall, so I guess
So-
Naomi.
Noemi will act first. Okay, so we'll do Noemi. Sarabi. between Callie, Sparrow, and Pill, what's your dex?
I'm gonna find out in a
I have a
second.
10.
Mine's 13.
So Callie right now, then
So it's-
Sparrow.
9.
Pill, 9. Okay, cool. So it's Callie, Sparrow, Pill. Alright, Naomi, as you reach to grab the shield, the sword quivers in its mounting and flings itself off the wall. In fact, 4 of them do.
Oh no.
Noemi?
Yeah,
This
let
is
me.
an invisible.
Sorry, I'm a kleptomaniac.
Please, somebody tell me that you have anything to see invisible things.
They're not invisible. It's cool. I just have to move them to the right layer.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Whoa, floating sword. Is it like a type of mimic, or is it just a sword?
It's called
It's a
flying sword.
it's a sword. You don't know what it does.
Cool. Okay.
How am I
Other than the fact
supposed
that
to
it's
shoot
sharp
an arrow
and
to a
can
flying
hit you?
sword?
Yep. Where's the other one? There were 4.
On top of you.
There it is.
And you guys can see the names in the auras, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flying
So there's flying swords. So there's 4 of them. But they don't get a surprise round because they all had to pull themselves free from the wall. So Noemi, you're starting on your turn. There's a sword, and it's threatening you in your face.
Okay.
With nothing attached to it.
It's
I
flat.
don't know how do you fight a sword?
Great question.
You hit it like you hit everything else.
Okay. So do I just parlay with it? I mean,
Thing is, I think I have a spell that's called Thunder Wave, but I would like hit 3 swords, but I would like hit Noemi, Pill, and Rose too, I think.
well,
I have that spell too.
yeah, Naomi can disengage.
Just back up.
Okay, so she's gonna attack it with her rapier, but also disengage.
Okay. So go ahead and make an attack against the sword.
Well, it's 1d8 plus 3. Wait, no,
Can we
that's
try
a roll, right?
grabbing it?
Yeah. 18.
18 hits.
Okay, cool. Then that's the 8. God, why do I make this so hard every time? I think that's the right die?
Should
No,
be
that's
D8
it.
plus 3.
Yeah, because I always get I get the 2 dice mixed up a lot. So, okay, so that's 8 plus 3.
Kick ass.
Yeah.
So that's
8
11
plus
points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
You take your rapier, and the sword seems to almost shiver, like it's like in an unguard position, like it's gonna fight you.
Mhm.
And then you just kind of like hack at it. You like whack really hard, and you watch as the sword seems to like drop, like a foot or something, before the magic seems to kick back in.
Okay, so that's how you fight a sword.
Looks like it. Now go ahead and disengage and move.
Alright, so she's gonna disengage.
By the way,
Sure.
the swords can occupy your squares, even though they're enemies, because they're considered small creatures. So 2 small
Okay.
creatures can be in the same square. That's why that was working. Just clarification.
That's fair.
Okay, so you move away. That's your turn. Then it's Sarabi's turn.
This was a table, right?
Yeah, it's a table. It's like shelves.
I'm gonna jump over the table.
You're gonna jump on top of it.
Yes.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Yay!
Yay!
We're gonna
Acrobatics!
spice this up. I have a
We haven't done this in so long.
plus
I
3.
remember when Noemi did this. This was fun. I have to make her do this more.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah, very
Woo!
easily.
Good roll.
You managed to leap up on there. You knock a lot of the weapons down off, but you are stable on top of this thing. You're kind of like you're right near this. You've got just enough room for you to stand up between you and the ceiling. But like there's a big clattering noise as all of like the other weapons fall down.
Whoop.
Except the one you're holding, Kali. You still have a hold of that.
Yeah.
Watch out, bitches! I have the high ground.
Spectacular. They fly.
Yeah, but that's good for like an art.
For like now.
Well, but now I don't have to look up. No, I can look. Look there. I'm gonna attack this one. I'm gonna point right into the jewel. Jewel right there in the.
Right there in the tilt.
Yes.
You miss.
Aw.
Well, because I'm too high, I can see clearly.
Actually, realistically, what happens was you leap up there at the same time Noemi is swinging at it, and so when you swirl to shoot at it, and the Noemi hits it, and then it drops a foot, and your arrow goes right past it. If it hadn't dropped that foot, you definitely would have nailed it. But you know, life happens.
I totally did that on purpose.
Yep.
It was a warning shot.
Kali, your turn.
Okay, so she has the thing in her hand. I don't think she's gonna use it though. She doesn't know what the hell it is. Fuck.
Also, if it's magical, you wouldn't be able to use any of its abilities until you attune to it.
Yeah.
It's a spear, though. Like, right now, it's a standard spear. I can look up the spear here. I think I jotted it down in its cheat sheet. But yeah, you do know actually how to use a spear. Actually,
yeah.
it's
I think
considered
it's, like, all
a
weapons.
javelin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to decide if she'd actually use it or if she'd put it away and then pull out her sword.
I mean, you could throw it, but here, let me look up the stats for a javelin really quick and jot it, and just let you know what they are. Because I think you can throw it using strength.
Do you always have to throw a javelin?
Not always.
I think, well, unlike a spear that can be used as a polearm, I believe a javelin is short enough that you can't use it as a polearm.
Oh, so you have to throw it, or else
Yeah, it's a thrown weapon.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, javelin. It's 1d6 piercing damage.
It's not that bad.
And then but you have proficiency with it, so it's just like using your sword.
Okay, I'm writing down everything.
And its range, it's thrown only, and its range is 30 feet and 120 feet. So 30 feet you can throw it without a disadvantage. Up to 120 feet is its max range, and you have to throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
So if you threw it at the flying sword number 1 at the top
It's
there,
right next to her, it would be disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's
she would have to move away from the sword to be able to throw it.
I don't think she's going to though. I think she's gonna use her sword.
I think the place to do it though would probably be around Rose, because there's like 2 other ones over there, and there's one really close to the healer.
Yeah. So, Kali, what you could do, I'm trying to think of how you would do this. You don't have to let go. I think you only use your rapier one-handed, and you don't have a shield, do you?
Yeah, she has a shield.
Oh, okay, never mind. So
You'd have to put it away to pull
you'd
her
have to
shield
drop the either put it away or drop it to use the shield.
Probably gonna drop it because it will take less time to just release it. If she
That
just
is true.
dropped it, would she be able to pull out everything and not?
Yes.
Okay. And could she still attack?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're
Okay.
trained enough that you understand how to put your shield on and pull out your sword at the same time. So it's
Yeah.
like a single movement for you. It's very cool.
Okay. Well, it's not
Everybody
even
else
gonna
thinks it's
hit
cool,
though.
too.
Damn. It's a 13.
Nope.
The
The sword parries.
Okay. Oh, poo.
You still have movement and a bonus action. Actually, your bonus action was pulling out your appropriate weapons. But yeah.
I don't think she's gonna move.
Grab.
She'll stay right
Okay.
there.
So that's your turn. Sparrow.
Okay. Well, I see a sword right next to me, and so my first instinct is to take my mace and hit it.
Awesome. Swing away.
Okay, so d20 plus 3 for my attack, right? Okay. That's an 8 plus 3.
Nope.
Yeah.
You swing, the sword ducks.
Well, it's a small target, and I was kind of freaked out by the fact that there are swords coming out of the wall.
Yeah, that's why their armor class is so high. Is because they're not a big target to hit. You still have a movement action and a bonus action.
I don't have a special disengage thing. I'm gonna.
No, you do not.
Try to move back a couple feet, or like 10-ish feet.
Okay. So it's gonna make an attack of opportunity against you, but it does have to hit. So let's see if it hits. I rolled a nat 1, so it doesn't. It swings. You guys both swung at each other and missed.
It's funny.
So that was its turn. Or Sparrow, that was your turn. So Pale, it's your turn.
Okay, I got a question.
Yep.
Can I use Chill Touch to grab one of the swords and like swing it at the other and another?
You can't use Chill Touch to move things.
Mage hand.
You can use what's it?
Mage Hand.
Mage Hand to move things, but you can't use Chill Touch to do it.
But like, how heavy are the swords?
Sword heavy. Fuck. There's a weight for a long sword. Hold on a second. Making me Google shit.
Swords don't tend to be super heavy because they need to be, wielded. Two-handed.
But it is a
weapons are
long
heavy.
sword, so it is a heavier weapon.
Oh, it's a two-handed weapon? Blech.
3 pounds.
Okay, so Mage Hand can easily.
Mage Hand could move it.
I feel like swords are generally heavier than 3 pounds.
So like, I want to like
it's
grab
magic.
this sword with Mage Hand, and I just want to swing it at this one.
What's the strength check for Mage Hand? Does it have a strength check? Oh,
I want to ask you if I can do that.
I need to think. Hold on. I need to look at the spell really quick. I need to read Mage Hand real quick, and then I'll be able to tell you.
I'll pull it up.
There it is.
Mage Hand, perfect.
Shouldn't a perfect reproduction of hand of the
Oh,
wizard?
but it can attack. Because the hand can attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
Yeah. There's a spell that lets you pick up and grab things and use them as weapons that's based around Mage Hand, but at a higher level. And so I want to say you could probably grab onto the hilt, but you couldn't probably move the sword of your own volition. Does that make sense? You might be able to I would let you consider grappling the sword, but you couldn't attack with it.
Like,
So, you could try to pin
attacking
it.
someone, or
So he'd basically be holding it in place so that other people could hit it.
Yes,
Oh,
he could do
okay.
that, but he couldn't he couldn't swing the sword.
And that's my attack, right?
Yeah, that would be your standard action, but you can maintain it for a minute.
Oh, I can. Actually, I'm just gonna attack it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use Chill Touch.
Okay. Alright, go ahead. Make a ranged spell attack.
It's a 1d8, right?
Got to hit first. D20 plus your spell attack
Oh,
modifier.
d20 plus my spell modifier. My spell modifier, hold on, is a +4.
So D20 plus 4.
Alright, I rolled a 12.
That misses. The sword kind of shimmers away from the hand, the ghostly hand that you cast out of yourself, and it the hand evaporates on the shield behind it.
Okay.
Because you lunged for it and the sword pulled away from you.
We're all missing except for Sarabi.
See.
With her plus fucking 9.
Vera, your turn.
I'm like, huh?
Oh wait, no, Mommy didn't.
You
Sorry,
cut
I
off
got
all the
confused.
time. Is it mine?
Yeah, it's your turn. Thunderwave that shit.
Yeah, which is kind of
Do it,
stupid, but
do
I'm gonna
it.
ask anyway.
Yes, kill me and
Are
Rose.
those?
Can you just
go
go
ahead
in
and
those-
position and hit those swords and not you guys? Never mind, continue.
Are those steel swords?
Yes, they're metal. They're long.
What would happen if Vera would make it rain in there? would they maybe like? You know where I'm going, right?
Rain, wouldn't the whole floor become conductive?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that.
But the other thing was, they wouldn't rust right away. It's not like you have an There is a spell that lets you insta-rust things. That the rain would not just like immediately damage the swords.
I see.
Like let them sit in the puddle for 100 years. Yeah, it'd probably rust them.
I don't think we have 100 years though.
Not conveniently in your back pocket now.
Probably we have not. Then I'm gonna use. I only have the ice ball. I will like revamp things when we get out of this dungeon, so that I don't. That I have more offensive and less helping spells because they didn't come up that much.
Don't forget, you can turn into a bear.
This is also a possibility.
just let you know. It's one of those things to keep in mind. You can change shape in combat. It takes your full standard action to change shape, because you're Circle of the Land. But other than that, you could be a bear next turn.
You
Just
could be a
keep it in
bear.
mind.
And
you
like,
could be a bear.
You could use your bonus action just to like roar and get everybody's attention on you. Maybe.
Okay. I'll this sounds actually pretty great. I will do that.
Do you want to be a bear? Awesome.
I want to be bear.
I want to be a bear. Sorry.
Beth really wanted you to be a bear.
I really want to be a bear. Let me find you a bear, Minnie.
Wait, I thought that Vero only had a certain like
Oh my god, Noemi's gonna
Animal
want to pet
size.
him.
It's the CR rating for the animal. So
Oh.
she can't pick an animal that can fly right now, and she can't have one that has a swim speed. But bears have neither climbing speeds nor swim speeds, and a brown bear, no. Yeah, a
Okay.
brown bear. There's multiple bears. She's not like a dire bear or anything. She's just a bear. And I think in your wild shape, you're bear.
I'm just
Oh,
actually-
Noemi's gonna want to pet him.
Okay, so it doesn't look like so I don't have bear. You're right. I think bear's too high, but you could be a badger, a boar, a cat, a deer, an elk,
Boar is really good
horse.
actually.
a lizard, a panther. You could be a panther. I've got a wolf on here, a weasel. It's up to you, like what kind of animal you want to be.
I think bar would make.
Do boar? Alrighty.
Boar.
So just remember, you have your boar stats now on your
Yeah.
character sheet. It also has your attacks and everything that you get to do. It has your powers now as what your boar stats are. So you can go ahead and use that, and you can use them next round. But you can also make a move action as a boar using that stats while I find your boar mini.
I have a question. If Vera
Yeah.
was to turn into a wolf, would he get like the same perks wolves do in combat?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he would get pack tactics.
Same thing to any other animal. Okay, cool.
What size? I think boar is a medium creature, so it should be the one square. But just because it looks weird.
Just to clarify, Noemi's gonna apologize after this. Like, it's probably gonna be the first time you hear the rogue actually apologize for something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you know, bad things happen sometimes.
Bad things happen to the rogue twice in a row.
In one day?
Yeah. She's normally more careful than this.
Looking through my sheet, why do I have an intimidation of -1? I am a bard. Those things are fucking scary.
It's because it keeps. It's because boars have a negative charisma. Boars are not charismatic.
So you can't like actively scare somebody, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not one of those things that you can actively scare people. You should have the ability to. Can you move the boar shape now, Vero?
Let me see. Nope.
No. you
What?
cannot
Wait
move-
a second. I might have like just be on the wrong. Yes, I can move it.
Perfect. Okay. So let me move your mini off. You are now a boar. You guys all watch your freaking druid's like, oh shit, and then just kind of like hunches down into a boar, and you're like, keep forgetting you can do that. So you now have your movement action as a boar, but you can't make an attack.
I think he's just gonna stay there and like. Does Mary hear that stuff? Does he understand it? He's just gonna.
Oh yeah, you maintain your intelligence. Your entire sense of self is maintained, but like the cat, you have this added layer of understanding on top of it. You're mad. Like, fuck these swords. This shit sucks. You're just pissed off. You are a mad elf, and now you're gonna use your tusks to gore some people because you can, because you're a motherfucking boar. Like, just keep that in mind. You're added a layer on top of who your personality is now, bitch, die. Woohoo! So if you want to move, you still can. But if not, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the sword's turn.
I'm like, I don't know, because my HP ain't that good.
But the cool thing about it is, once your HP as a boar drops, you're back to full health as you.
Yeah, you pop back into Vero.
Yeah, you don't take that. You don't take that damage unless it goes over the boar's damage, or sorry, over the boar's health. So yeah, it's like adding extra health to your health pool already.
Yeah, so you went from having 12 hit points to having 23 hit points.
Yay!
Yeah,
So you have Tally's hit points. But yeah.
Also, I'm just reading this stuff in the chat. Can like the angry boar just look at you, not attack you or anything, just look at you?
Really?
Just that
Here,
inherent
Megan.
rage.
Yeah, wild boars, not fun things. Although, Sarabi, I know you're teasing it, but you're definitely thinking, "Thank God I'm up here," because you had a moment of like absolute terror. You're like, "Shit, a boar!" Oh, right, it's a druid. Cool. What's the druid? But you're like super excited. You were up here. Because if you were really fighting a boar, you would definitely want to be up here.
True, but I'm a hunter. I have killed some of those.
Oh
and
no!
I have eaten
Oh no!
some.
Absolutely.
I know they are delicious.
Yeah, you know how to kill a boar. You know you personally need higher ground. You were never up close and impersonal. You were always a range shooter, and with a boar, you needed to plug it full of arrows to be able to kill one of these things. They're mean and big.
Mm-hmm.
And super dusty.
And super tasty. Yeah, at that point, you're pretty sure, though, it's only tasty was because of the amount of effort it took to kill it. All right.
It's like a rewarding.
Yeah.
A rewarding thing because you didn't die.
Sol, did you need to take a break to go pick up somebody this
Oh no,
game?
he's off work. He's off work today.
Cool.
So.
All right. Just want to double check before we got too close to the danger zone there. So, Sword's turn. Okay, Sword's turn. That one's not going to move. This one's going to attack a boar. This one's going to attack a wizard. And this one's going to attack a wizard. I'm sorry, wizard. Actually, these two will probably both attack the boar. So 3 and 2 are going to attack the boar, and 4 will attack the wizard. You guys are just closer, but they only get 1 attack each. So, first one on Kali. 13 versus your armor class.
Nope.
Okay.
Just block it with your shield.
1 attack on the boar. I think 14 hits you, boar.
Yeah, 14
Cool.
hits.
Alright. Second attack on the boar. That's a 7. So that one misses. So, boar, you only take 5 points of damage.
Alright.
As it hacks, as the sword hacks at you, and then wizard.
I can't, like...
The 19.
It hits.
Take 5 points of damage, wizard.
Okay.
I think I can't, like, change my health bar. I just noticed.
You should be able to.
Yeah, I can't see Pill's health bar.
It's because
Well,
Lowe's
it
on
tells me
top of
here,
it.
I can change your health bar for you. So you.
I already changed it.
Yeah, I don't see any numbers.
That's okay. I think it's because I changed it from it being a token to a drawing, so I could change its shape a little bit. But I changed it for you.
Alright.
But yeah, you can't see Pill's health bar because it's underneath Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Biro took like half a bar of damage.
Yeah, 5 points of damage. The boar doesn't have that many hit points.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Neither
board
did
has
the-
like. Yeah, sorry. Good.
Neither did the druid, for that matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Rosa and Vera, you're probably going to want to move away from me. I'm going to do Thunder Wave next turn.
Thanks for the warning.
Noemi, your turn.
Alright, so Noemi saw that the sword hit Pill and saw that it hit Vero.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows
And
that there's
Callie.
one next to Callie, but she's trusting Sarabi at this point to deal with that.
Yeah,
I can handle it.
and you watch Kali handily deflect the sword's swing with her sword. Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure both Sarabi and Callie handled that one statue alone. I don't think anyone else hit it.
Yeah.
It was just them two, so they're capable.
Now Noemi's making the split-second decision. Do I shoot the one that's attacking Pill, or do I shoot the one that's attacking the druid?
There are two attacking the druid, so
Yeah. Okay, so Noemi's gonna... She's gonna hit the one on the... next to the... next to Pill and Vero,
so sword 3.
Yeah, sword 3.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's gonna shoot it.
Roll me a d20
20.
plus 5.
That is 17 plus 5.
I'll be back in a sec.
You hit. Okay.
Okay, cool. And that's 1d6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d6. Plus 3. 6 plus 3.
9.
9.
Okay. You manage to hit that hilt of the sword, and you watch as it shiver and drop a second, and then bounce back up, just like when you hit the first sword. Do you want to move at all?
I'm thinking. For Noemi, this is a pretty good place to be. Like, she can attack... If Callie needs help, she can attack the sword. She can attack the other sword. And she can shoot arrows over everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But she's worried about Pill, so she might not be thinking straight.
That's fair.
Let's put her here.
Okay. Sir Robbie.
Here, and I'm gonna attack again because I hear the wizard screaming, I'm going to thunderbolt all this shit, so now I'm not going closer.
Good plan.
Oh, you super hit.
Damn!
Damn.
Fucking plus 9. It's ridiculous.
Woo!
Wait, why did you roll the second one? Oh wait,
No,
never
the
mind.
second
They're
one's
damage.
the attack. That's the damage.
Damage, yeah.
And you're
Sorry.
hitting 1, right?
So Robbie's hitting those rolls today.
Yeah, like roll 20s and
You're attacking that one?
Favor.
Okay. Now that you understand where the sword is and how it moves a little bit better, you just obliterate it right through the hilt, and it clatters to the floor.
Put that in my body count.
I will, yeah.
Callie,
Noemi's like, does it count as a body count?
Okay, hang on. Who killed the Herald statue?
you...
I did.
Oh, Pill did. Okay, yeah.
No, Pill, right. Pill magic missile did. Never mind.
Damn, we're
I'm
tied.
like, someone was standing next to it. Oh.
Alright, it's my turn, right?
Yep.
30. Okay. So I can make it over there. That's a long run, but I can do it. Alright, here's Pill's getting hurt. Can she move all the way over to him and switch places with him?
Like, shove him out of the way?
Push him back. Yeah.
That's
Maybe
a bad
not.
idea.
You're
He's
gonna
going to-
have to take the bonus attack. You're gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity for it.
That's true. I see
He's
I'm
going
getting hit. Damn it.
Didn't you hear him? He's going to...
No. Unless he yelled it.
thunder.
Mm-mm.
Can it not be done?
You don't know what she's thinking or saying. You can't say shit to her. She didn't say it out loud.
Her reads her mind. No!
She can,
but it's. I
they
think
have
it's
known
too
each other
farther.
since forever. She can see it in her eyes. You're about to do something stupid.
You're looking at the back of her head. You can't see shit.
I feel like you're about to do something stupid. Don't do it.
She'll just
I
move
sense a
here
disturbance in the force. Okay.
and hit the sword.
The sword?
2. Yeah. I forgot. Actually, a player forgot that Pill was gonna do a thunder wave. I forgot he was gonna do that. Yeah.
But he kind of screamed that he was going to do it.
She was so focused.
Yeah, but me
on
as the player forgot because I was busy with my kid. So, yeah. Okay, 15 plus 5, 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and then 6 plus 6, 12
Well, shit.
damage.
Okay. You watch it drop a little bit, like it clatters to the floor and then like bounces back up. But what the fuck? Like your swing bounced it to the floor and it bounced back up.
Rebounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did a serious amount of damage to it, but it's not dead yet.
Angry sword.
Okay. Callie. That was Callie's turn. Sparrow, your turn.
Okay. I hear Pill saying that he's going to use Thunder Wave, and so I back up since all the swords are not focused on me. And
That one sword that's diagonal from you will get an attack of opportunity on you. You're in its threat range.
right. I'll back up behind Kali, what's the range for Thunder Wave?
It's 15 feet.
Okay, so
Okay, everybody needs to move.
It's the planet. So
No, we
moving like that,
Yeah.
it will get an attack of opportunity on you.
okay.
Okay. But so far, they roll for shit.
What did it roll?
12.
I have 13.
It missed.
Nice.
So go ahead and make your attack if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit Flying Sword number 2 with my short bow.
Okay.
Yes, it's a short bow. That's what it is. Okay. That is 11 plus 2, so that's probably not enough.
Not enough. But for flavor text, you're like, Thunderwave, fuck that shit, I've seen that. As you pull away from the sword, you feel it kind of clang against your armor, and you stagger forward a bit, but really all it does is just propel your momentum forward, and you yank out your bow and you take a shot at the sword, but it's right as Callie just like, wham, and it bounces up, and you're like, well, that missed. But, Pill, it is your turn.
Guys, get the fuck back.
We can't.
We can't move.
Bro,
There's enough room.
after he can't like really.
Just a little
I mean-
shit.
Pretend nobody reacts on time.
Probably survive.
But even
Just
if
do it.
Vero moved, he'd have two things that can attack him.
Pill,
And Callie
Pill,
can't be in hit range without being right there.
Pill, just do it!
What are you waiting for?
Cool. Okay. So it's one action. Each creature in a 15-foot must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, here we go.
It's
So
a D20
Constitution,
plus.
okay, I'm
it's a
not
D20 plus your Constitution saving throw. So
D20
on
plus
your-
my constitution.
yeah, so it's not just your Constitution modifier. Some of you might be trained in Constitution, and so it'll be on your saving throw.
1.
So yeah, on your character sheet, it'll be you have saving throw box next to like your dex. If you have a check mark in it'll tell you what all your saving throw bonuses are. So like for Calish, she has a +4, even though her Constitution is a +2, because she adds her proficiency modifier to it.
Right.
Just make sure that you're adding the whatever the bonus is for the saving throw.
Okay.
And what am I trying to beat here, Pill?
Wait, what?
What's your spell DC?
Hold on.
Ah, shit. It was
Here we
hold.
go.
My dice was held up by something. It's
You don't have
very rolled a 7.
What were the rules for dice again?
If it's on an edge, you can re-roll it. If it falls off the table, you have to re-roll it.
Okay.
So I'm
DC is-
able to re-roll it?
DC is 12, by the way.
Spell DC is 12. Okay. One of
Oh,
the
thank God, I just made it.
Me too.
Sword
I just
2
made it as well.
Sword 2 makes it. Sword 3 and 4 both fail. But Kali made it. Noemi made it. Vera, what did you roll?
Something. My dice hit something, and it's 5 plus 2 is 7. So
So Vero didn't make it. So Vero, the sword 3 and sword 4 take full damage. So that would
Sword.
be
Sword 2 takes half damage.
sword
Could
2 takes half damage.
Noemi,
So let's
like,
do
switch places with Zero?
Noemi. You have a thing called evasion,
Mm-hmm.
which means if you take half damage, you don't. Which means if you make a saving throw, you always take half damage. I think. Is it only Dex that does that? I can't remember if it's only a
I
Dex
have
saving
no
throw.
idea.
Because you're a rogue.
Where would I check that?
It should be. Is it not on your character sheet?
I don't think it's on my sheet.
Let me look.
You have, I have, speak with
Sorry,
somebody.
we're doing rule checking. While I'm doing this,
and
Pill,
by
make
popular
Pill, go ahead and make your attack roll while I'm looking up the evasion. So just roll your full attack roll. I think it's 2d8 or something.
Yeah.
2d8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the attack. It should say in the spell. For full damage. Just roll full damage.
Okay. Just gotta find my d8 dice.
It's the diamond looking one.
Alright, 8, 7.
Shit.
That's 15.
15 points of damage. Let me look. Thieves can't. Action. Oh, shit. You don't get. Sorry, you don't get evasion or cunning or uncanny dodge until you're higher level. Sorry. I was thinking that you would have them. Uncanny dodge, you get at 5th level. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you. At 7th level, you get an ability called evasion. You can use You can nimbly dodge out of the way of a certain area of effects. When you are subject to making a saving throw, that's a Dex saving throw. Yeah, sorry, you don't get to use either of them, and they still wouldn't have worked. But so it's 15 points of damage. So Vero, 2 of the swords take 15. So Vero, it drops you out of boar shape.
Mhm.
And I think your boar had 6, so you take 5? No. So
9
6, so you take
points?
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
But you're not a
Ow.
boar anymore.
So it kind of puts me at a 6.
Yeah, so you're at 6 health now. Which is about how much your boar had. But you're alive. Sword 3 dies. I'll do all the flavor text here in a minute once we're done doing all of the math. Sword 4 is badly wounded. And sword 2 dies. Okay, so Kali and Noemi both take 7 points of damage.
7. Okay.
Yeah, round down for damage.
So then I guess I didn't dodge? Okay.
No, you did,
dodged.
but you still get hit even if you dodge. You just take half
Okay,
damage.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything within a 15-foot radius gets hit no matter what. It's just that if you make this Constitution throw, you take half damage.
So you said 7 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
So, flavor text wise, Pill, do you want to stomp
added
for this
7.
spell?
No, that's not right.
Happened there?
You gave Noemi health. Somehow.
I broke it.
Okay, so basically, I warned everyone that I was going to do Thunderwave, but people got closer, so I'm like, what the fuck? As I ignite the spell.
So, for the spell, for the physical, the movement component, do you want to stomp your foot or do you want to clap?
Okay, so I want to do like you know, like Majin Vegeta's pose when he was like doing that one sacrifice scene. I'll pull it up.
I don't know what that pose is.
Me neither.
I'm gonna look it up.
Majin Vegeta. Pose. Oh, I know what this is. There's so many poses. Which one isn't? Looks at all of them. I'm like, wait.
I'm gonna share the image.
Okay, cool.
God fucking. Alright, there we go. There it is. Ah, well.
Okay, so you're gonna do that power move, but so you stomp your foot, and the thunder wave occurs.
No, I'm not stopping my foot. I'm just like clenching my fists, and as the explosion just like envelops around me.
Okay, so you just want to do a hand gesture, and then the explosion moves around you because there's some kind of material component that you or material hand component that you have to do, some kind of spellcraft movement that you have to make. So just wanted, what's your spellcraft movement look like for this one? Do you just like pull your fists together, and that's what makes it like you pull your hands towards yourself? Yes, you pull your hands towards yourself in a clenched fist. Mm-hmm. And the spell detonates. It's loud. It's cacophonous, and it echoes off the walls. It almost deafens you guys as it bounces around the inside of this chamber. It is loud and thundering, and you watch as two of the swords just hit the ground and bounce arrhythmically. You watch as Vero the boar shape gets thrown onto his side, and I think you're knocked prone if you fail the spell, and is pushed, so you can push the objects. You push them 10 feet away from you. So you push this one, and then you also push Vero 10 feet away from you. As you watch as Vero, the boar, goes slamming against the wall, your druid collapses back into his elfin form, hands and knees, gasping like, "What the shit?" And then all of the material and stuff in the area just clatters and falls. So Robbie, you kind of like have to like steady yourself, because as things fall down from underneath you, as you like stay up on the shelving unit. Good on you. Shit happened. There's one sword left. Vero.
Okay.
Pill, you can move too.
Okay, I kind of want to like move to Vero and like hand him my last health potion.
My bad.
My bad.
All right.
Sorry.
So Vero, it's your turn. Pill is handing you a health potion. It's kind of like I did warn you.
He's just gonna say, "You hit the swords. It was worth it."
What's he gonna say?
You hit the swords. It was worth it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, it's a bonus action to take the health potion. It's half movement to stand back up. But you would still get to attack.
Okay.
And
he would
move too if you wanted to, but like 3 squares.
I think. Can he like get? I don't know. I don't want to leave Pill with the sword alone. He's gonna chip the potion and then attack.
Okay, so it's 2d4 plus 2. So 2 of the little pyramid dealies.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
Let's see. It's a 3 and a 1.
So 4 plus 2 takes 6 back.
Yes.
I think that puts you at full.
It's at 12. It's 3 points away from full.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm kind of thinking of using Ice Knife as a like spell, not the cantrip Prayer Frost. I'm not sure what would be better in this case.
It's up to you.
Oh, and you have.
Gonna just pull it up and see what would be, if that's alright. Oh, where was it? I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You have a lot of spells to look at. I'm gonna be honest. It's okay.
Yeah, druids have a lot of
Fling it
spells.
at one creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against it. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shot then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed or take 2d6 cold damage. Are you within 5 feet of the sword, Pill?
No,
I mean, you would.
No one's in 5 feet of the spell.
Okay,
The sword.
I was just gonna say, oh, else he's gonna get his just desserts. But no, Vero isn't like that. So yeah, I would use Ice Knife if it is. Do I have to roll d20?
Yeah, you're making a spell attack roll. So it's d20 plus, I think it's your wisdom modifier. I think you have a +2?
No, it's Zero. I know want to talk with you about it
Well,
when I'm
yeah, but you should also get your for the attack modifier, it's your wisdom plus your ability plus your proficiency. So you automatically have a +2 just because your proficiency.
All right. Let's see. It's a 14 plus 2. It's a 16.
Okay, so that misses. So you miss hitting the target, but the shard explodes. So now I have to make a dex saving throw. So I need to roll above a 12. I rolled a 5. So, no.
Okay,
So
2d6
I
of
take
cold
2d6
damage.
Cold damage.
Okie-dokie.
So it's a 5 and 7.
Awesome. So the way this is going to work, you hurl the spell, and the sword ducks, and it like embeds into the shield behind it. And the sword kind of does this like ha-ha gesture, and then the shard behind it explodes, and the sword goes clattering to the ground. You definitely killed it.
Nice.
But yeah, so it explodes like it just got slammed against the wall, and it's looking kind of rough, and it's like, and then you hit it, and ta-da. Yeah, because that one had been completely unhurt, and then you and the wizard pretty much took it out. There we go, and that's that combat. Yay!
Yay!
You guys have defeated my sword trap.
Hey, can we all rest because I feel like we are all so beat up.
So
I
Rose,
wonder why.
Rose reaches over, grabs Noemi by the shoulder, and says kind of cheerfully, but also a little firmly, if you do that again, a third time in a row, without checking anything, I can't guarantee I'll heal you.
Okay, Vero's gonna say something because he just noticed.
Noemi
again.
just looked down, like
And-
she accepts
Enough!
petty conditions.
I'm sorry, but he's gonna say, Rose, with all due respect, you're our team's cleric. I noticed it at Pill, I'm noticing it here again. Please heal our team members. I know they ran into things that didn't make sense, and believe me, I was angry too. Yes?
No,
I'm more
very, very-
annoyed than anything. Like, well, okay, Rose is more annoyed than anything. It's just trying to make it clear that that's not that we don't need to do that again. Especially since I'm only
Yeah,
down.
Noemi already knew this. Now she just feels shittier about
It's
it.
just
Like,
you can do whatever you want with your magic. It's your magic, but it kind of feels a little, I don't know, weird to threaten to not heal somebody, especially we're in a dungeon that's trying to kill us. We both get your, your reasoning behind it, and yeah, we do need to be a little more careful, but I don't know. I guess it kind of
Yeah, he said it anyway
Rose
because
just takes a deep breath. I'm sorry.
Nah.
She takes a deep breath and is like, I'm sorry. I
Oh, perfect.
just want to make sure that we get through here alive.
Your ranger's wandering off. While you guys are having this discussion, because your ranger's wandering off, join me in the other chat.
Oh god.
Keep having your conversations, Sarabi.
Okay.
Since you wandered off, join me in the other chat for a minute.
I'm buying
Okay.
a leash for Sarabi when we get back out.
No, but I'm serious. You guys, as a party, continue to have this discussion. Act like I'm not leaving. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So Noemi just kind of rubs her arm, and she's just like, I deserve it, okay?
And Rose, it's okay. Vero made a good point. I guess it's kind of good for us to voice our concerns when someone does or say something that we're not comfortable with. So
I know, I'm sorry. I can't, if I'm constantly healing, I'll eventually run out of spell points,
we know.
out of magic, and then I won't be able to help you guys at all.
I mean, how many times have you had to heal me? I had a lapse of judgment. It happens, okay? But I understand.
Vero just says, I didn't mean to create an argument, but it's
No, it's
We're
not
not
an.
really arguing. It's just a discussion.
It's not an.
Yeah, it's just a discussion. That's all.
Yeah,
It's
like
an argument. It's in the past. Let's forget it. Let's go.
Rose makes a good point, though. We need to be more careful. All right.
this is very true.
and that's
I
probably
never
when
said
we all,
you didn't.
and it's probably when we all realize that Saravi's not in the room, and it's like, God damn it, Saravi.
And that's when Kelly's like, "I'm buying a fucking leash." But, yeah.
It will just go so this can't be. Why are we? He's kind of like he's kind of like not really frustrated because he's trying to be like nice in general.
Yeah.
But he's kind of
just
like
feeling shitty for the lapse of judgment. She's like, I don't normally have these.
Yeah. Oh, and just so, because since we were mentioning it and it's out there, before we notice Sarabi's gone, Callie will also mention that she did feel a little bit uncomfortable when Rose said that to Pill a few days ago. Just to
Did
let
she what?
Rose,
I'm sorry.
That she was uncomfortable when Rose did say that to Pill a few days ago. Because
Oh,
they should get all their, feelings out in the open. She's like, yeah, I did feel a bit uncomfortable with that, but yeah, it's still your magic and everything, but
well,
let's
okay.
just be more careful and more considerate of the fact that the cleric has limited spells. Yeah.
and
And she saved her
Well-
ass on countless occasions. But, yeah.
and Vero also says I don't mean to like antagonize you, Rose. I know I said things too that I regret today because of the frustration and people running away constantly. He kind of looks at Pill like a little bit like, you know what I mean, but also kind of like I said things to you that I didn't mean. So,
So
I understand, but I did things that were like similar, to be honest. But we should try to not argue anymore. It's just gonna make things worse.
And actually
Okay.
talk to each other. Instead
Yeah.
of admitting information and then arguing. Yeah.
We were just nuts.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Now where the hell did Sarabi go?
Well, she's here now.
Oh yeah.
I've been here
Where
like
did-
for
where
the
did she
last
go?
3 minutes watching you guys.
No, you weren't. We watched you walk out. We
3
noticed
minutes
you walk
game. Like I was just here.
out. Uh-huh. Okay.
Callie, you have the description for the javelin now in your journal if you want to read it.
There it is. Don't look down too far.
I save. Rest.
Huh. Alright, she's gonna hold the javelin out and be like, alright, you magic dorks. Can someone look at this for me? I need one of y'all's... I don't know.
So who wants to?
I-
All right, cool. Pill, make me an Arcana check.
I just gotta look at my Arcana. What
She
is
says dorks lovingly.
Can I make an insight check on
my Arcana
Sarabi?
is a 4.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
D20 plus 4. I rolled a 15.
Okay, we're gonna deal with the magic one first, and then we'll come back to Sarabi's insight check. I mean, Sarabi and Vero. Pill, there's some kind of arcane runes you can some kind of arcane rune you can see engraved along the shaft of this javelin. It's that same damn loopy language that was written on the ceiling above it. It's some kind of code word, but clearly, whatever this is, it's going to turn this weapon. It's some kind of electrical energy. You're not entirely sure exactly what it's going to do, but it's electrical magic is what you grasp from it. But it's got those weird loopy letters that you saw earlier. You don't know what they mean.
He looks at the Collie. He's like, okay, so it's a javelin. It's flowing with electrical magic.
Mm-hmm.
So I would guess if you throw it, it might explode.
Ooh.
Do you
That
point
sounds
out the
cool.
loopy letters to her?
Yeah, he points them out.
Carly, it says light.
Oh.
It just
Oh.
says light.
Okay, light.
Then, what does it say? Then
Pill, you have no idea what it is. Carly, you automatically know immediately what the word.
Yeah.
what does it say?
It says light.
Okay, then it's. I guess if you throw it, it'll act like a flashlight.
Pill, you're pulling at straws. You know it does something electrical.
Yeah, it does
Callie,
sound like.
Callie, I
No
believe it requires attunement, and
Well, yeah.
that's the command word to activate the spell.
Okay.
When you guys take your short rest, or if you sleep with it, I'll add the what the spell effect is.
Alright. She's just gonna grin at Pill and thank him. Be like, thank you. But yeah.
Cool, Vera.
Yep,
what
no
did you
problem.
roll for insight?
Wow, I rolled a natural 20.
Holy
God.
shit! Holy shit! Okay,
This is gonna be interesting.
Saravi, roll me a deception check.
Oh,
No, like, right? It's not like she's
Dewey's not lying.
No, but she's like just distracted thing. But it's not like she's
Oh,
trying
no,
to lie.
No. It's not like you're actively trying to lie about it. Okay. The only way you would have been able to contest it is if you
Nat
also rolled a
20.
natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you actually rolled super well, though.
Yeah.
Oh, both of you join me in the other chat.
Alright.
oh boy.
While they're gone, Callie's gonna play around with the javelin. It's like, woo! Like a little kid with a new toy.
I mean,
What?
Mommy's just gonna sit by the wall and think about what she did.
you're going to timeout.
She doesn't answer him.
Hey, it's okay. We've all made mistakes. We learn from them. It's okay.
Hey, Noemi. I get that you wanted to help me. Okay? So I'm not upset or anything. I'm just saying, if I tell people to move back, it's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not mad. He puts a hand on her shoulder. Just, I don't want to hurt you, you know?
Yeah, I know you're not mad. So I was gonna attack if I didn't have the shield though. Fucking.
This is out of character, but I like how both times this has happened to Noemi. It's both times when she grabbed the shield for Callie.
No, that was in character. That was her mumbling to
No, I'm
herself.
saying out of character. I'm noticing. Both times
yeah.
things have happened.
Both
it's 'cause
times
she grabbed
Noemi
the
went to
shield
grab the
thinking of
shield.
Callie. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
She's like, I need to stop doing things for people. When will I learn? Like, this is it. I'm not doing anything else for anyone. Which
I'm
is
sure-
counterproductive. She was doing so good.
I'm sure she'll feel better when we're not stuck in a dungeon for several days in a row. And
Yeah,
Sally Rose
That's
is
filled with traps and everything else. Yeah.
yeah, like,
there's still a little bit of that madness for her too, so that's not
Just
helping either.
a
Like eventually she'll start feeling that trap feeling again. That's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah.
Just the fact of being here. Whoa, what happened? Did they go back?
I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
They're back again.
Hello.
One of them's back.
Oh,
The other's back.
One
no.
more.
I miss it. I was supposed to be here or in the other place.
Here,
I don't
here, we're good.
know.
Yeah,
okay.
okay. You guys had your eye contact moment, and the minute you say anything, you're back in this normal chat. We had
Okay.
some technical difficulties. You guys are good.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think if he's just gonna say what, he's gonna try to carefully ask her if she's alright. Just like that. I think he won't force her to say anything, because he noticed that she's kind of between her, but I won't judge you or anything. You can tell me.
Come with me.
Awesome.
Okay, can Noemi follow them?
All right.
I can see you from
Thank
here.
you.
No, eventually, because she's a no.
Hey,
Wait,
Sarah,
wait,
can you see
real quick,
this? He
real
flips
quick.
her off.
Real quick though, did Vero say that at that distance from Sarabi? So he'd be
Oh,
saying
yeah.
it loudly for everyone to hear?
Well, Vero's kind of tiptoeing. Vero was approaching. Vero started to step forward towards Sarabi and goes, "Is there something wrong? I won't judge you for it." That's what all you guys all hear.
So we
and then
hear it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you all hear it. Sarabi's just "Come with me," and storms off. Vero, do you follow?
I do.
Okay, cool. So Vero follows. So they'll both get full move actions away from you guys first. So Vero, go ahead and stand next to Sarabi.
Alright.
All the
Okay,
rest
no-
of you.
So
They
Noemi
walk off.
can speak after.
Whether you guys do that or not is up. Whether you guys follow or not is up to
Callie's
you.
not fucking sneaking. She's like, hey, where the hell are you going?
Yeah, Noemi's going too.
No, no. Wait,
You guys are being followed.
I'm looking in this direction. I'm looking in this direction.
And they don't care. They're not trying to be sneaky. Yeah.
Noemi, Noemi, make a stealth check.
Okay, let me.
With a
Do I have anything
stomping
to stop?
fighter behind you.
I should, right?
I know you're gonna follow me. I know.
Stealth is 3, so let me. Do I roll a d20?
D20 plus 3.
Okay. It's 18 plus 3.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You let Kali go first, and you're like, I'm fucking invisible behind the fighter.
Okay, I'll move her up a little bit then. There, put her behind it. Yeah.
Hold on.
There you go. Yeah, you were invisible. There's a wizard flipping you off, Sarabi, so you're a little distracted. You just see Kali, Rose, and Pill. You don't actually see Noemi.
Actually, I'm flipping him back. You can see that.
So, Noemi, Sarabi, blah. Sarabi, you're clearly distracted, so, because you're engaging in another conversation, so you don't actually see Noemi. Lost sight on your rogue.
But are you really telling me that I can see the tower of muscles that is Kali right there?
Oh,
No, you can see
No, you
Callie.
can see Callie, but you can't see
Just
Noemi.
can't see Noemi.
Yeah, well, she's like right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can see Callie, but Noemi's
I can see
hidden
Kali,
behind.
so I can turn and say, "What? Are you gonna follow me to the bathroom too?
Yes.
Stay there."
No.
No.
I didn't follow
Noemi has to hold in a
with your
retort. She's like, why are you going to the bathroom?
We are in a dungeon that's been trying to kill us. Why should I let you walk off on your own?
Well,
Even if you're with
She had to
Zero,
hold in the retort.
you're two
They got it
squishy people
covered.
going off on your own. No.
Okay,
we just, guys, we're just going to talk. We're not going far away.
Well,
Please
then
don't
talk
worry.
in my eyesight, please.
So, okay, can Pill use like his brain to like telepathically communicate with Sarabi?
She's not an animal, man.
I mean, she acts like one, but.
Okay, is there a way Noemi can somehow go over there and listen and still follow? Because her cover's not blown, you know?
No, the problem is you don't
Damn,
exactly
you
have
know where to
an
hide.
open, well-lit room.
Callie will
Yeah.
move closer if Sarabi goes too far away, though, so you can stay behind her.
Can we like, let's please don't go too far. We don't.
Yeah, that's too far.
She goes farther.
Yep. Guys,
She's
gonna
here. She's here, and from here she's screaming, "Let me have my privacy, you pervert!"
Callie with her arms crossed is giving her the stern look like, okay, stay in my eyesight. Do not get far away.
Well, you can see me from there, Mom. You don't need to come closer.
Uh-huh. I need
Let
to come
me
close
have-
enough to run at you if something
Gonna
happens.
follow her carefully.
Yeah,
like-
guys, let her have her privacy. She only
She's
walked in
gotta
on me
be
taking
able-
a bath.
She's gonna be able to talk to Zero without me hearing her.
Oh god, Noemi's like patience for this is slowly wearing thin. Like she don't have enough patience in this dungeon for this.
It's funny, the
What do you-
bickering between them is common.
Remember that I don't follow you when you are with your girlfriends.
What?
Vera just goes red. He just got no, not like this. I don't.
Are you saying that Zero's your boyfriend? What?
I'm gonna put my good moves.
Are you dating?
You're gonna kiss?
The hell?
Vera's speed red.
None of your
He's just gonna-
business.
You're gonna
You know
make
how
the
Vera
druid pass out from embarrassment.
Okay, come here. She says to Vero.
Oh, no. You guys are far enough away. You guys can jump into the other chat. Wait for a minute, though, before you start talking till I join you. But everybody else, make me perception checks, because you're all just staring at him.
Yeah.
Pill cast Mage Hand in front of Sarabi, just like sticks the finger to her face.
That you can, because the range of your mage hand is like right here.
Okay, then I'll use Chill Touch to flip her off.
No!
No.
No, no, Pill, we're
No.
not
Not
doing
attack
this.
teammates.
We're not doing this.
Why can't I attack like the space next to her?
Because it's not an actual
Okay.
enemy.
All right, fine. I will let you use this cantrip to send a ghostly middle finger flying across the room. It's like a flip off flyby.
Like it does. Like I won't. Like it won't attack her. I just wanted to flip her off.
No. You don't have to roll an attack. I will let you hit the wall. It's not moving.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to flip
Can
her
I
off.
grab it while it
No,
passes?
don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Okay.
That would
Okay.
defeat the purpose.
We were supposed to roll for perception, right?
Everyone
Okay.
roll me perception.
Okay, I
Okay.
fucking rolled a 20 plus 2.
Shit.
14.
I
What'd you
have 14 plus 2, so 16.
Okay,
Alright.
Kali, what'd you get?
14.
Okay,
I got a 7.
cool.
Phil's too busy flipping off.
Kali and Pill, chill here. Everybody else, other chat.
Yay!
Yay!
How
Actually,
many?
you know what? It's easier to make you two move. Kali
Okay,
and Pill,
bye.
move to the other chat. We'll stay here and talk.
I guess it'd have to be parallel to her sword. Or no, opposite her sword. Now she has 3 weapons on her. No, 4 weapons on her person.
She is a walking arsenal.
Yes. She's got the shield doesn't count as a weapon. She's got the shield.
You guys can come back now.
Okay.
Okay.
Sword on her back, sword on her hip.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I love that
I
you were
don't know if
telling
I
her.
were here.
I love that you were
Maybe-
just talking about what what you guys are wearing. That's fantastic.
Oh, we're talking about other things. I was talking about how I have to update Callie's thing now. She's carrying 4 weapons now. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're a walking armory.
Yep, that's what Abe said.
What? You were talking fashion while we were
Yes.
here in a completely dramatic
Aw, you
situation?
left me out of a fashion talk?
Uh-huh.
Are they like bickering right now? If they do that, we would go. Let's go further. We shouldn't lose time anymore. Like he's worried about Sorami.
Oh, I might have been on the thing.
So Vero is recommending that you all head back to the door and use the key now.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
No, I mean just like
Uh,
straight up narrows her eyes at him.
don't we
because
need a
she knows they're
break?
keeping something.
Don't we need a
you know?
break?
Yeah, you guys need to rest. You
We
guys
can-
are tired.
Yeah.
We can rest immediately after we open that door.
Why?
Shit. I need to think of something what he
Bobby,
would say.
get back here.
Hey,
I
Let's
don't
just-
know. I need to use the bathroom. Let's go.
let's
No, I mean
just
gonna
walk,
chase after her.
walk and talk. Just walk and
Like a
talk.
dog, like
We're
a dog,
underground. You can literally just piss on the floor.
like a dog. I need to mark my territory, and that is my new territory.
Yeah.
Alright, so
No, I mean
I
grab her
can't just
hand.
leave my leg and mark the wall. You know. I'm a
No, he's
female.
gonna grab her
Who grabs
Let's
who?
go.
like a child. Sarabi.
Sarabi doesn't notice you grab her hand.
Okay, so she's still
Yeah,
hold-
I'm
like, she's
totally
just
keep
holding.
going. Keep going.
can't
You're
even feel
hunting.
it. Yeah.
Doesn't she know?
Sarabi, as you pull away from Noemi, you feel your arm get jerked back. You hadn't realized she grabbed your hand.
How strong is she?
Strong. Not as strong as Polly though.
Like, she's pretty small. Can I like
No.
drag her? I don't know.
Yeah, you actually probably could. She's pretty light.
Wait,
She's
where's
like 3
Noemi?
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, can I like keep walking and drag her?
Yeah. You can keep moving.
Noemi's digging her heels in the ground. I want answers.
You
Yeah,
got
we can
answers.
totally have the after bathroom break.
Okay, you guys are all kind of tagging along. It's a long walk. While you guys are marching, it's the equivalent of
Okay.
taking a short rest for anyone who matters. Kali, I'm assuming you attuned to your new javelin.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and add the javelin in under your treasure page as attuned, so that way we know.
Balin. Oh, having troubles with my kid. Alright, it was under what again? What's treasures under?
Second tab, it's got like your
Bio?
personality. Yeah.
Okay. Just javelin.
Yeah. It's actually considered javelin of lightning.
Can we like move all the way?
Oh, I have to do
Listen,
the thing.
Yeah,
Like-
you got a
Actually,
big
I'm
ol'-
moving with you guys because I can't move this and do this at the same time.
Oh,
So-
oh,
Here,
yeah.
let's
I'll
stop
move,
here
don't
a
worry.
moment.
Yeah. Bayren. Shh, shh, shh.
Oh,
up
wait.
there.
Okay.
Up here, I want to stop here for a moment. Like this is
Where's here?
Up
Oh,
front.
up in the circle room.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we'll pass by that first.
Hold
Nah.
on. Let me just drag this over. I need to zoom out because if not, I'm
So,
never gonna get through this.
there was a reaction that happened here, right?
When you while you walk underneath your feet, it turns white.
Okay.
It's the only color you guys hadn't been seeing. But underneath Sarabi's footsteps, the scales completely lose their color. They go white.
Okay. Sarabi kicks the floor a bit. Guys, remember when we were in the tomb? When we had to do that dragon bread puzzle? What was what kind of bread did the white dragon have?
Cold.
It's ice, yeah.
Okay, she keeps looking at the white. You know, when I grabbed the ski, I felt super cold. Super cold. And no look, she kicks the floor again.
Yeah, you kind of
Am I
stick
the
your foot
only
out
one
in
seeing
front of you,
this?
and you kind of like move your foot, and you guys watch as where her foot touched, the scales shift from the beautiful prismatic colors that they've been shifting through to white and then back. It's almost like she's wiping the color out of them with her foot.
Am I the only one noticing this?
No,
No,
we
I
see it
noticed that
too.
you were
No, we can
ruining
see it.
beautiful colors.
Yep, she
Shut
just
up,
sucks
Wizard,
all
I'm
the
being
fun out of
serious.
everything.
Well, God damn it.
Please don't.
So,
Please don't. No.
Don't antagonize.
Not now.
I mean,
Well, first off, I'd like to know what's going on.
Exactly. I want answers.
well, me too. I have no idea why this happens. She keeps
Okay,
Well,
but why do you guys want to
Well, why do we have to be here right now? Why couldn't we have rested first?
We can rest right afterwards.
Why?
Well, you wanna rest? We can rest. Have no problem, but we are losing time. Wasn't the
Kind
kids
of like.
No,
In
I'm
a
slowly
couple of
getting
days,
annoyed with
let's
Zero.
go.
She's like, she points at him. Why can't we rest? You know, like, why do we have to go now?
While this
why is
conversation is
everybody ignoring the fact that I'm just
Hey.
telling you guys that the white is the only color left here, and it's
while this
this-
conversation is happening, Callie's probably just gonna stare at Sarabi. Can she insight check her for something?
Sure.
She's trying to figure out if it has anything to do with the fact that Sarabi couldn't feel cold earlier.
Actually, not insight check. Make a perception check.
Perception? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my perception? 1? 15 plus 1, 16?
What's the
Okay.
word?
She's.
Yeah, it's 1. Okay.
You've never seen her fumble with anything
Mm-hmm.
in your life. She doesn't. I'm like, maybe if you like trip her up, she'll fumble with something, but she doesn't normally fumble with things. You're watching the way she moves her fingers. They're clumsy. You've never seen her be clumsy before.
Mm-hmm. And she'll
Like-
ask, she'll talk, if everyone's talking,
And I-
she's gonna talk over them. And be like, Sarabi, is there anything to do with you not feeling the cold earlier?
what?
When you
I-
lips were blue and you said you don't feel cold?
I don't feel cold now, but when
Still
I
don't?
touched the key, it was freezing. I'm telling you, I'm not paying attention to.
Okay, well, why?
I don't know. Maybe there's a white dragon waiting at the end of this place. Let's go. She's tired of questions. Let's go.
Okay, well, I'm ti-
Oh my god.
I'm just telling you what I discovered, and nobody's paying attention to me.
because we want answers.
But I'm just telling you things so you can think. You know what? Fuck this. I'm super smart, and all of you are dumb. Bye.
They just goes. Please
Oh,
don't.
Robbie, our intellect. The intellect of 5
don't-
people versus 1.
Please don't argue.
Ooh,
Look.
I'm so
You, I
Robbie.
don't want to talk to
I
you.
am
and say
just
shit
too
to me.
deep for you plebs. I'm gonna go check off my own ego.
Okay, so you guys get back into the room. The two cornerstone braziers are both blue flames.
Like
before.
like cinnamon.
They're
I don't
beautiful.
speak. I don't speak like that.
They're this clearly magical blue, where the snakes were before. Same blue braziers. Just as frame of reference, this is the one room where you fought this.
If there's a white dragon at the end of this place and nobody paid attention to me, I'm going to remind you of this for the rest of our mortal lives.
Okay. Hey, Sarabi. You said you touched the key and it felt cold, and you haven't felt temperature since then, right? Or you haven't felt cold since then, right?
Well, why don't you give the key to someone else?
So you think using the key is gonna stop that? Is that why you want us to use the key?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Answers.
Why didn't you just tell us that then?
I think
Because
she was
you're an
trying
asshole.
to.
You don't deserve us.
She was trying to, but in her Sarabi way. You have to speak Sarabi to understand her sometimes. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarabi is a language.
It started like this. Bitch.
Just goes.
Period.
I didn't want to lie to you, but this is serious, and I'm worried. And let's
Well,
just.
if it's serious, then you shouldn't be
Sarabi
lying.
looks at Biro with a shut up, please.
Oh, I'm Sarabi.
Hell?
Man.
Noemi,
Just.
I
Right now,
don't speak
for the
like
record.
that at all.
for the record, Noemi, you're the only one who actually knows where the keyhole
cinnamon.
is. You'd have to show Sarabi.
Yeah, no,
Clearly.
she's not showing anybody.
Yeah.
Because she's pissed off, you know? So, she's, like, motioning for Sarabi to give her the key.
You know what? Fuck you and your non-bride. I'm gonna try to find the
Okay,
keyhole
make an
myself.
investigation
Okay.
check.
She is really gonna get us
Holy
killed.
shit!
Holy shit!
Yes,
In your face!
You find it.
Good job!
Yeah, you
Good
find
job from
it.
Abby, not from Noemi.
In
So
case
in your
anybody
face.
didn't notice, in case your guys' music stopped playing, I changed the playlist, so it's a new playlist. So you guys might want to adjust the music. Unless you
Yeah,
can
I
hear
hear
it, then you're good. Sarabi, the door you find, you feel out with your hands, and you can't feel anything. And you still can't feel anything. And you pull the key out, and you're shaking just a little bit, just a tremor. And you drag the key along the door until you feel it dip in, and that's how you find it. You thought about how it, because you couldn't feel the keyhole with your fingers. Not you. Not after what the key's done. But you slide it into the keyhole, and there's a moment, and all of you can feel it as she clicks the lock, and it's loud. Ka-thunk. And it's like a breath of cold air breathes under the door. And it's a whisper across all of your skin. It gives you guys all goose flesh. And the door slowly, the illusion vanishes and rolls up, and you see the stone door. It's beautifully carved, and it has the initials HAVK across the door. It's lovely. It's a lovely door, and she's placed the key perfectly in the keyhole and twisted, and the doors begin to slowly, silently pull in and open up to a very, very different passageway than what you've been seeing the last few days. Let me go ahead and tweak that. Now I need to play with the background.
Can I clarify what Noemi's like feeling right now? So like, she's angry, but not for the reasons people might think. Like, she's angry with Vero because he's not being honest with her, you know? And she knows that Sarabi's keeping stuff, but she's mostly angry because she can't do anything. She's worried, you know? And she hates that she's worried because she's not supposed to care about these people.
I mean, it's
Kinda
not
like-
like it was Vero's secret to give.
To tell.
So it's
Yeah, that's what Will was thinking.
Yeah.
Sarabi trusted her, so he wanted to keep that trust. He wanted to, like, she was telling it to him, and this was it kind of like goes into his mold that if you like tell him something in secret, he's gonna keep it for you. He won't tell anybody
Yeah, this
else.
is fair. It's just Noemi's mistrustful, so she's very like you didn't tell me the truth. Now I am questioning whether I can trust you. You know?
To whom?
I totally understand. He is just, he knows that Sarawi would be first betrayed, and that betrayal would lead to another, like, fallout, and he just doesn't want this.
Are they speaking that like loud enough that we all can hear it?
It's
No,
it's
there's
not
no
a conversation they're
It's
having. They're
not
just kind
verbal.
of
It's just
clarifying
an
their.
explanation of character.
Yeah, they're clarifying.
Yeah.
Pilla's gonna
Oh,
wait
okay.
till like the next time Vero transforms, and then he's gonna like use the ring to search his fault to find out what's going on.
Fascinating. The stone floor in front of Sarabi is uncut. It's made of the mountain. You realize this is the mountain. The stone from outside is perfectly smooth. It's the mountain too, but this is what a cavern would look like. It's rough and uneven, and it is dark.
But Sarabi turns around and says, "Well, now we gonna sleep."
Well, kind of just looks at her like, has she still the key in their hand? Like, throw the key away. Like, he's giving her kind of like the silent, get away from this. Like, but people do know. They know already. When they know, he's just gonna say, like, throw it away or stop touching it.
I say
Sounds like-
we should camp here right next to the magical mystery creepy fires.
Oh my god! You did not go up and touch that thing again, did you?
No, I
No.
didn't touch it. I just pointing at it.
Okay, cool. Let me know if you touch it.
So Robbie,
I didn't do it.
She
No,
didn't touch it. She didn't.
I was
touch
just saying we should camp next to the sting. And I was pointing at it.
That's probably not a good plan.
so
Not
Robbie,
next to it,
that's not how
'cause,
you activate a trap. Let me show you.
Question. I opened the door. The key is no more. Or do I?
No, no.
The keys in the door.
Is the keys in the door?
Okay. So
So the keys in the door. You don't feel a change, Sarabi.
Oh, shit.
Now you don't know what
So-
that means. You remember the effects. You didn't notice them right away, and you haven't noticed the this curse right away. It's one of those things that whether it goes away or not, you're gonna have to wait. It's all about time.
okay. Look like I made the right.
Rose raises a hand. Hey, if we're going to sleep anywhere, how about we don't sleep in front of the really cold hallway?
But what if
Tony just
something
starts
comes
moving
out of
ahead.
the
He's not even
hallway?
listening anymore.
We miss.
Well, then don't be
What
next
if-
to it. Because what if it's an enemy?
Yeah. Well, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where should we camp?
You go back and camp with the dead dude. You did that once already.
But what if something comes out and starts
That's where
walking
Noemi's
around the
going.
town while we are sleeping? We won't. If we go too far away, we won't see it. Could be anywhere.
Oh, that's where no one.
How do you go to the wall like that? It was like
Nah,
I can
first
do
time we're
it too.
traveling because I'm trying to navigate through the map and it's
Okay,
a pain in the ass.
Sarabi,
Still
this time
teleported.
when you walked across the
That's the wall.
Sarabi,
Yeah.
when you walked across the mural, the sigil, on the ground, it didn't turn white.
Okay. I'm sticking with my hell cannon that there is a white dragon and it's going to eat us all.
Oh, you wish.
It's going to be worse.
Oh,
Hold
you
on a
have
sec,
no
roll 20.
idea.
Froze
Oh
on me.
God!
Roll 20.
Okay.
No, don't do this. Ah, fuck. Okay, I gotta refresh.
What?
Okay, refresh it. We'll wait.
Roll 20 is messing up.
20. Why? Oh.
By the way,
I see.
it's dark outside. Like you guys have realized, like
nighttime.
humping through this entire cave and fighting everything. It's night.
So we can see the stars from here.
Yep, if you're sitting in the tree, you can see.
Yeah, Noemi is absolutely at the top of the tree right now, like where it's sturdy. You know, like the sturdiest place that's the highest right now because she's pissed off and also not very happy.
So I was just going to lie down next to the roots of the tree. Get comfy.
Will just kind of looks at Sarabi, trying to like gauge the situation.
Okay.
Before
She leaves her Tom.
What's your? Are you guys taking shifts?
Noemi's gonna watch.
Okay.
She's not gonna be able to sleep right now.
Alrighty. For the sake of brevity, and because we've got about an hour left, and depending on how much longer we want to play, everybody, you back up to full health. I'll say you guys did your shifts. Noemi, it's cool. You see stars. It's dark out. Not a lot happens. You're reminded of the fact that the friggin' eclipse is actually tomorrow, and not tonight, because I can't do time, apparently.
Does she see any like shooting stars or just regular stars or constellations?
You recognize one of the constellations from when you were a kid. You know you're in the same kind of hemisphere as you were with, you know, where you used to live. You know the constellations. So you know what this constellation is. You know the old story about it being a swan, and you can't quite remember what your mom told you about the swan, but it's a swan. It's pretty. It's a nice reminder of home, but it doesn't have. When you used to see constellations, it used to be hurtful. Now they're just stars. They're pretty, but they don't have that same bittersweet attachment anymore. Everybody, full health, full spells. You have your magic items.
I wanna check the clock.
You wanna check it before you go to bed?
Yes.
It's low. It's not lower. But it is low.
Okay.
It's getting lower, and that bothers you.
What's getting lower?
Her hourglass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can Noemi's gonna tell Sarabi to touch the water because she knows that like she doesn't feel anything right now, so she'd figure like, okay, we've slept the night, maybe it's different.
Yeah, dusk goes by, you guys all kind of wake up, you guys had your shifts, everything's hunky-dory, you have your magic items. Sarabi, do you do what Nomi asked?
What did she ask? I didn't hear. Well,
So stick your hand in the water.
Yeah, just to check if she feels anything because like they did the thing yesterday and they had the argument, but Noemi does care, you know, even though she tries to act like she doesn't. So she's telling her touch the water and check if you.
yeah, she shrugs and is like, yeah, sure, why not? And
You stick your
stuff
hand in
like
the water. It's fucking cold!
Woo! Oh shit! Why nobody told me
And a
what's so cold out
collective
here?
sigh of relief.
Wow! Somebody cast some flame spell here. I need to take a bubble bath.
No.
Noemi's like, okay, you better. Starts walking out.
Ah, you do care!
Shut up.
Oh, by the way, Kai's gonna give Sarabi her wolf pelt back and then say, give Vero his thing back.
Okay. She takes the wolf
shape.
pet, and then she walks to Vero and give him the wolf pet and say, use it for a while. I want it smelling like you. Then she goes,
Jeez, you are the weirdest person ever.
She's like, do it.
you know it!
Kai's just gonna facepalm and laugh because it's fucking Sarabi.
I guess she does have a
She's
crush
used
on
to
you,
that
Vero.
shit.
She walks off before, just as she sees Vero start blushing again.
Kai's
much
just gonna look at Vero, shrug and go, I'm sorry, and then leave. That's it. Sorry.
Kel just looks at me and is
he's
like,
kind of like out of it because he isn't sure what Sarabi kind of like he isn't sure what to think of this right
Kel
now.
looks at me and is like, I'm sorry.
And she just kind of blinks at Pill and is like,
My condolences.
It's the pack instinct. You know nothing, wizard.
You're too far away to hear that.
She just follows them slowly, like, what is...
What is going on?
Alright.
Oh my god, if they aren't careful, like, probably the team will start to joke ship them and make him, like, blushy something.
I think they already joke shipped him. I don't think that's a joke anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
Joke shipping's been happening a lot. Not a joke anymore.
Noemi, as you step through the doorway, it's a temperature difference. It's colder.
Okay. Ugh,
Like it's like a
She doesn't
couple of
like the
degrees
cold.
colder. It's like a couple degrees colder.
Okay, it's getting colder.
It's the hallway's long. It's a long hallway.
Okay.
It's full of this uneven stone. And it has none of that textured tile look. It looks like it's just a carved.
Is it like dark?
Yeah,
So am
it's
I,
dark.
like the only one who can see?
There's no
right now
lights.
unless we cast
You can
the thing?
Okay,
with dark
cast
vision,
on the
Noemi.
shield
Yeah. There's a cast on the shield.
while I move
Yeah.
slightly ahead with Noemi so that we have a little bit of ground.
Yeah, but I also cast the light spell on Callie's shield.
Okay, so you guys can start to see it, but there are no braziers. As far as you can tell, there are no braziers.
Yeah, Noemi's kind of feeling around for them as they walk. You know.
Let me zoom out.
Sorry, hold on.
A slow descent into
Okay.
madness.
Oh, that
The
would be too
abyss.
nice to you guys.
Prime, we are already
Noemi's already gone into that.
So, how are we seeing? Is there any light
Just a
or
second.
are we
I
like...
clicked the wrong button, and I can't undo clicking it. Ah, shit! I clicked too far down, and now it's all janky looking. Hold on, I'm gonna have to redo. I know it's very dramatic and shit's happening, but hold on.
This Ubisoft glitch again!
Yeah, it's a glitch in the Matrix. Chill. I'll fix it.
I'm starting to think this isn't reality.
I'm amused.
Oh, can we all agree this is a place where nobody has... Or...
Yes,
Yeah.
that's very clear.
This is
It's
also a
dark and
place where
musty.
we don't walk away from each other and we check
You know
everywhere
what
we
that
go.
means, right? You know what that means, right? I mean, besides traps and all those... That means treasure!
Unsprung traps. It means everything wants to kill us for real now.
No
100%.
stealing. No more. We're not taking anything from you.
Noemi, make me a
Yeah.
perception check. You're the
Okay.
only one who has a high enough perception to be able to see it.
Oh boy.
Wizard, I really think you
Plus,
should walk behind me.
Plus my perception modifier.
There. Okay.
So that's
Come up,
16
perception.
plus 2. 18.
Along the edges of the wall, on the floor, there's like grooves. They're like drag marks. But along
Grooves,
both edges of both walls.
Can I look closer at them?
Sure.
Like
Make an
investigation?
Also, you guys are starting to see unlit wall sconces along the walls.
I rolled a 20.
Ooh!
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm getting good rolls tonight, guys. I'm so happy.
It's clearly stone being forcibly and quickly dragged along stone.
Okay, so is it like rubbing against each other, or I'm confused?
It's like someone dragged a very large, heavy stone object very, very quickly along both edges.
Okay.
Over and
No.
over.
Noemi tells them about it, but she doesn't know what it means.
And you can watch as it kind of drags around the corner. It seems to follow around the edges.
There any footprints or anything?
No.
Okay.
It's not a hole, right? No, like
Which way do you guys want to go? There's 3 pathways here.
The one closest to us.
Okay, let's go that way then.
Well, I mean, wait. I'm the rancher. I have the sense of direction. Give me a second.
Yeah, but you can't see in the dark.
No, I know, but I know where is the north and all. So
Yeah.
I know that in this
Okay.
direction, this room doesn't continue because there's no way. Because I know there are we explore for a lot of places there. Those, if we go and in this direction, we don't know what could be there.
So
Okay.
you're saying you want to explore this place
You want to
first?
explore it because it's a dead end.
Yeah, I know that this is a dead end. The other ones, I have no idea.
Do you
Alright,
guys want to
let's
go
do
in
it.
that direction then?
Yeah, sure.
She is laughing! We are going to die!
I did no such thing.
Who's laughing?
You all activated my trap card.
Noemi, make me a perception check. Stop there.
Okay.
What is... Oh.
That is a 12 plus 2, 14.
Okay. The back wall, straight to this back wall. That's the dead end. That
Okay. Robbie was
it's
talking
a different color. It's
It's a
not the
different
same
color.
stone. It's a different kind of stone.
Is it
you-
like not granite? Is it what is it? What kind of?
You'd have to get closer to inspect to see what kind of stone it is, but it's definitely not part. Stop there. It's definitely not part of the wall.
Where is there? Here?
Yeah, right where you're standing.
Okay.
Move yourself back 1 square and then make me a perception check.
Okay. 7?
Cool.
Very
Step
high.
forward. You didn't say it.
Oh no!
The minute you cross that invisible line, you see that there's a pathway that leads off. That leads off. So there's some kind of path here that leads off. But the minute you step over the line, you see the wall shift slightly. The back one. It
Okay.
seems to move forward.
What?
And then it moves forward again.
Uh-oh.
And then it moves forward again. And you can see
Move!
where it's
Get the
touching the
fuck
back
back.
wall, it's dragging in those groove lines that you guys saw.
Oh no!
Move! Go!
Okay, everybody, we're in what's called a skill challenge. So everybody stop moving where you are,
Okay.
and you're gonna roll me initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
For the record, the wall will always go at the end of the round. But I need to know your initiative so that way we can figure out who's moving first. And I have, of course, the speed for the wall and how quickly it moves.
19.
All right.
Here, I'll type it out so that
17. Plus whatever I have to add. I forgot what we add to this.
I believe it's your dex.
Okay, so then that's 5. No, 3. Because
3.
it's not an attack. 3. 17 plus 3.
I
That's
don't
20.
understand. Why am I rolling so low in battle and so high in this other things?
I mean, this is technically as bad as a battle, at least potentially.
Yeah. Okay.
I like
Top of the round, Vera, you can move first. You hear, all of you hear the grinding of the wall.
And then Noemi yelling.
Yep, and Naomi going, oh shit.
Go!
Okay, he doesn't know in which direction. He would like probably get into like a small thing where how far can you move, by the way?
Your movement's 6 feet. It's 6 squares.
All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's gonna go into the like back into the door so that he doesn't like get squished by that thing.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say if we're all running, Callie's probably gonna go back up the hall, back up the hall. Just like back
Yeah.
up. Yeah. So everybody go that way.
because he wouldn't run into something what he doesn't know what's gonna expect him there. So yeah, he's in that.
Okay, so that's where Vera moves. Noemi, your turn.
Alright, how far can the road go?
25 feet.
What? What? Yeah. Thank you. I was about to pull it out. Alright, so I'm gonna make her.
It's 5 squares.
Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have her, like, kind of follow with Vero. Can she look down this hall? Down
Yeah, it
this hall?
seems to be some kind of it seems to turn.
Okay.
Let me finish revealing it for you.
I was forgetting to ask something. I was gonna ask if I can drag someone with me, but
It would cut your movement down to half speed.
like I
drag.
was gonna think about like getting the one that I can reach and like drag that person with me, but
You
Yeah.
can drag somebody. It just cuts both your movements down to half speed.
I will really
well,
bad about it because this like the exact size this thing to pass. Like no matter where you go, you don't know where that thing will
We
follow
don't know
you.
where it goes.
That's why you
All we
go
know
up the
is
hall
it's in a
that's
loop.
smaller. You go back up. That's why Callie's
Rose,
saying
your
go
turn.
back up the hall.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oops. I'm gonna run over here, and then if I have time, I'll move up to where Vera is.
Don't I go? Because I rolled 20.
Oh, you did?
Oh, I
Did you?
forgot to. Did I forget to add you in? Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
I
no,
totally
okay.
forgot to add you in.
Go ahead.
Just
Sorry.
a question before I run for my life. This is what is this that we saw?
Hallway.
What'd you see up where?
Yeah, this here.
There was a passageway of some kind. It was narrow.
So that's a place we need to return to.
Possibly.
Meanwhile, run here.
Okay. Sarabi, Rose, go ahead and make your movement now.
Okay, let me just double check. Actually, I can make it over here. That's cool. So I'll just go ahead and do that.
Perfect. Kali, your turn.
Alright, hang on. That puts her right behind Rose.
Awesome. Pill.
I'm just gonna go here.
Is that your full movement? Did you get 30 feet?
Yeah. I guess right here then.
Awesome. The wall's turn. It makes this horrible screeching, grinding noises as it comes wrapping around the corner and moves here.
No, that shit is fast.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Too close. Too close.
Be
Move.
faster.
Move,
Okay.
go, go, down the hall.
Okay, Vero, it's your turn. The wall is rapidly closer to you.
Go, go, go.
Down the hole!
Oh shit!
I'm like really considering dragging someone with me, like
Just go.
the person
It's
that's
okay. Just go. Just go up the hall.
Just go. Everybody go.
Up the hall we came from, not in front.
okay. He's gonna say okay, and like, yeah.
But what
I
if-
think what? Were there 6 squares? I'm not sure. Let me just 30 feet there.
So you know this is not helping Noemi's claustrophobia.
Nope.
Nope.
Not at all.
They're literally
She's not
coming.
happy.
Oh, much better. It's much more intense now.
Immediately.
Noemi, your turn.
Okay. Noemi ducks around the corner. So here would be fine, I think. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was here. So
You should be able to move there.
yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay.
Go
Robbie
in.
okay.
Sarabi.
Follow people.
Rose.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, we cannot make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just run into the hallway.
Nice. Callie.
Hang on. 1, 2, 6. So she's there. Actually, yeah.
Cool. Phil.
She's everybody's way.
Awesome.
It's like, damn, all these
You
people in
guys
the long
all
run.
watch the wall come rushing. It's seconds away from catching you, Noemi. It comes rushing by you guys, flying down the hallway, and you see it disappear, Noemi, as you stick your head back down the hall.
Can we wait?
No, I'm
Let's just
tempted
wait
to
a
go
minute.
follow it just to see where
Okay,
it
so
goes.
why don't I melt the wall when it comes around? If it
So
comes
it's,
around
it's
again.
going back and forth, or is it just...
So far, it
Yeah.
comes swinging back down the hallway. You guys haven't seen it return yet. You can still hear it grinding, though. It's loud. You hear the wall grinding as it comes flying down around the corner out of sight.
Can
Okay,
Noemi
so
chase after it?
Do you want to run back
Sure.
after it?
Shall we follow?
Mm.
Don't
I'm
go
just
alone.
thinking It's going forward. It's not going
But-
back.
But
So far,
So
you just
far-
hear it continue echoing down into the thing. It's still making that horrendous grinding noise.
do we want to wait? Perhaps it could come back and see how the like I'm kind of thinking like some kind of like puzzle where the wall just goes into the same places into the time, so it has to be a timing thing.
how about this? Why don't I find a familiar, if I can, and have it follow the wall for us? That way, like, we don't risk...
So you don't waste your spell. You can't find a familiar right now. You could go back to that
Could
room.
find like
that-
a rat
where
or
the-
a bug.
not in the underground. Not in this part of the underground chamber. If you
Okay.
would back up, you could probably find one.
Do you guys
If
want me to do
anything,
that?
Will can turn into a panther and like.
While you guys are hearing this, Noemi, make me a perception check.
Okay. Noemi's actually also remembering the hallway. Actually, my dice too far. I can't see it.
Can I make one
15
too?
plus 2.
17?
Yeah, Sarabi, if you move up there, you can make a
So
perception
that's
check too.
18.
Okay. All right, you guys both hear it. The wall grinding noise is getting louder. You hear it slam, and now it's starting to come back. At least is what it sounds like.
So there is a dead end here.
And then suddenly you see it wrap itself around the corner. It comes zipping back. This
It's
time,
coming
when
back.
you see it come flying back, it is moving significantly faster than when it was chasing you the first time.
It was a
Okay.
good call not to chase after it then.
We gotta destroy that thing.
Well,
It comes flying back down to this hallway and disappears from sight. You hear another loud slamming sound. And then it goes quiet.
Okay, so why don't... If that happens again, why don't I melt it with my acid?
you can
Well,
hit it
That's how
in
thick
time.
it is. It
point
goes.
where I
It went too
stepped
fast.
Where it's
No,
triggered.
as in, like, if it comes around, we're here again. I shoot it with my acid.
Can Noemi go back and investigate that trap again? Because like she knew where her foot triggered it, you know, and she also wants to see if what that hallway is.
Yeah, what is...
Yeah. So could she make that investigation check again by going over there?
You have to if... We can wait here, because we know it doesn't come this way.
Beth?
We should probably send
Did
something
that?
fast that can leave
Oh.
pretty fast if the wall activates again.
Oh, we can do that.
I mean, it can turn into a panther, I think.
Can't hear you.
If once we Beth
Oh, there she is.
returns or whatever,
Typing.
we should ask her if we hear the wall move, because the wall might have just set itself back up again. So we could probably safely
Well,
walk
that's
back
what I'm
over there as
saying.
long as we
Like,
don't
if
go
it
past it.
started over again, then that
Uh-oh.
means Noemi would have to step where she was before to trigger it again.
Yeah.
You know? So that's why I want to go back over there so that Noemi can kind of investigate that again. Go down that hall.
Yeah.
Feel like you don't step past this point, you know?
So we should probably wait here while try to here.
not comfortable with
computer
her going
froze.
by herself.
Then let her go with me.
And Noemi's kind of used to going by herself, so she doesn't understand.
It's the party mentality. Like, no, you don't let someone go alone. Unless they're trying to be stealthy into a certain area.
I mean, I
It's fine
can
on
go
someone.
with her. I can go with her because we are the two who have the highest dexterity.
I don't think Dex helps with
Don't.
I don't know.
I was probably I'm like repeating myself. But can turn into an animal, so he could probably run away really fast.
But don't waste
Hi.
it. We were able to outrun it the first time.
Hey!
Hello.
Jesus.
The fate has
Sorry.
returned.
Yeah, I had to restart my computer because it's like, nope, whatever you were doing, you can't do it now.
Oh dear.
Okay, you said we don't hear the wall moving anymore?
No, it's gone
Okay.
quiet.
Okay. Did you hear my question before your computer froze?
No.
Okay. Well, my question was if Noemi could go back and investigate, since she knew where her foot hit, like the trap or whatever, or the trigger for the trap. Like, would she know that like this area is safe?
You knew you stepped somewhere wrong and it triggered the trap. You weren't exactly sure 100%, besides the fact that I kind of pointed it out where the trap was. You knew something about crossing that threshold triggered something. You don't know exactly what it is or how to stop it, but
Okay. Can Noemi go investigate it then? Again? Gonna do that.
Well, she's not gonna go alone. We beat it once. We can just run past it again.
Just let's try to keep a certain
Okay.
distance. Just
Noemi's gonna investigate here first.
Everyone
make
sit
me
back.
make me a perception check first, and then you can roll the investigation.
14.
14? Okay, you don't see it. Continue. Go ahead and make your investigation check.
Make the investigation check.
Yeah.
14 again. 14 plus 2.
There's nothing right around you that you can see. You can kind of, you have a better look down that alcove. You think you see something like laying on the floor down this alcove, but you can't
Okay.
quite make it out from your angle.
Noemi's gonna step here, but cautiously.
Okay, make me another investigation check.
Okay. That is. Fuck. Hold on. That's a 13.
Okay, there is a rune here on this wall. It's very small and very low to the floor.
Okay. Is it a rune in a language I can understand, or is it a rune that I can't read?
It's magic. It's a magical rune. So it's based in Draconic, but you know it's some kind of magic arcane symbol.
Okay. So.
Hey, I'll be right back. I need to take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to take a pee break or anything like that, or etc.? Get food?
I'm gonna go get my coffee ice cream.
Okay.
food is a good idea. Yes.
Yeah, so why don't we take 5, guys, and then we'll come back to this,
We'll
okay?
take 5. Just remind me what we were doing, because I'll forget.
I will. Alrighty, take 5
Yeah,
while I
5.
figure out what happened to my computer. I listened to the Rockport Limited episode. I listened to it before my older sister did. So when I found out that I was right, I danced around the house and she didn't know. So when she got to it, she thought I was dancing around the house because Magnus decided to leap out a train window, and that was not it. Although that was a really cool scene.
It was.
Yeah. So, Kylie, how's it going?
Well, hang on, I'm checking recordings real quick.
Okay.
It might have saved it.
Ooh.
I don't know, I'll see you later. Anyway, I got it recording again, so we're good.
Okay. So, mini recap. Your gnome found.
For that murder mystery thing.
Oh no, it's for the what happened. The mini recap for the gap that we missed, in case it's there. Your gnome found a magical equivalent of a tripwire that probably activates the stone wall trap. You're not 100% sure what it does, but it is a magical tripwire. Then she investigated the narrow passageway, found a bowl of some kind of liquid and a bunch of skeletons. Your druid snuck down there, figured out that it was a bowl full of poison, and then came back out. And when Vero announced that it was a bowl of poison, both Sarabi and Pill realized that what had happened, that was a party of adventurers who had died trapped in there. And both kind of unanimously made the decision that maybe we shouldn't tell Noemi that the passageway she just entered would have trapped her permanently if some shit had happened poorly. And the skeletons in the corner drank the poison. The skeleton up here did not. You think he may have starved to death. And it's like freaky. It's like freaking him out. And then Pill told Vero. And then Sarabi and Noemi have this little scene.
Okay.
If you guys wanted to redo it, go ahead.
So, Noemi's tempted to listen in.
Sarabi
Like-
looks at-
She's
It's
doing
okay.
this for her own good, but at the same time, she wants to know. You know, she doesn't like information being held from her.
Sarabi
Balin.
you do what you want, but he's doing it for your own good.
Which is an oh shit moment. Jesus, Sarabi said something vaguely nice about Pill.
That's all you know is real.
Okay,
That's true. Fuck. All right, fine. Like,
Okay, then.
just straight up covers her ears because they're sensitive.
okay. So you guys have a southern passage and then a western passage.
Sarabi is a bit paranoid now because it's like that. Nobody
I think-
would have expected to die raped here.
I think we should go that way.
Where?
That way. She
This way?
points to the other way. She points down the hallway.
I'm pretty sure because of what we bought here. Well, I don't know. I
Just
think
remember,
there must be.
the wall went hella far down that way. You don't know what's down this way. You just know that the wall kept going for a while down that way.
It crashed.
And then crashed into a solid something.
and then it came back.
So,
And then it came back.
so I think there must be a dead ability. I could also like. Where's
Wait.
everybody else?
Can we try? Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, Noemi's just like, Sarabi, let me go in front just to make sure that there's no other traps like the other one.
I also have.
Callie, are you okay?
I'm consoling a baby.
Okay, then I will
Okay.
move your mini for you so that way you do not lose any kind of.
Just let's not go into any rope. Oh.
It splits off there.
Okay.
There are drag marks down both directions.
Can Noemi
Oh.
look down this hall
Which hall? Straight
or down
left?
this?
Down the diagonal one.
Yeah.
You can see that up farther up here is another opening, and then it continues on much farther.
Okay, and then down this one.
There's a passageway here, a passageway here. and
Hold
then
on, I
this
can't
is
see anything because I'm too close in.
Passageway here.
Hold on.
Mhm.
I have to zoom out. Roll 20 gets kind of glitchy when I want to zoom out. Okay, where was it?
There's one here.
Mhm.
This is a back wall.
Okay.
There's one here.
Does the wall look familiar, like the other one over there?
Nope.
Okay.
Do the
Noemi's
mark.
gonna
The
tell
dragon
them
mark.
that maybe they should check this corridor first.
But
Is Sarabi in front of the team, or is it?
Right now, Noemi's in the front because she's being careful of traps.
the dragon marks. they keep extending during all the wall.
Yeah,
They
the
go
dragon-
down the other direction too.
They go both ways.
We are still dangers.
Also, just for like just for like imagining it is still wearing that wolf pelt.
Yes, Vero's wearing a wolf pelt. Sarabi is wearing a cloak.
Oh, okay.
She turns to Sarabi and asks her what she thinks.
Let me check. I think whatever direction we go will be dangerous. There were marks, dragon
Do you
marks
think we
here.
should try the other path
Yes.
then?
There were drag marks on all of the paths. But so far the wall hasn't moved after you guys.
Do you think we should go back and try the other path then?
Yes.
All right.
Look, Arthur.
There.
Okay. The drag marks continue for a little ways, Nomi, but they seem to stop here. This line is where the drag marks stop.
Okay. So right there.
Yeah.
So
that's
we
where
know
that's along the edges of each of these walls is where the drag marks stop.
Can
So we-
Noemi
this is
look
safe.
around this corner?
Sure. It seems to extend you 60 feet, right? Of
Yeah,
dark vision?
60 feet.
Okay.
Pretty
You
far.
see all the way down over here. This is the end of the wall, and there's some kind of plant down here. You can't tell what it is, but it's some kind of big shrub, more like a
Okay.
tree. That's down this hall.
Can Noemi step closer and then kind of do a nature check on it?
You can't quite because you're using dark vision. It's really hard to. You have black and white vision. It's
Uh-huh.
really hard to tell. But make me perception checks right now.
Okay. Where's my dice? There it is.
Wait, Sol is not here.
No, I'm
so
here. I just my hands are full.
her
No,
hands
but
are full.
I mean, not in the in roll 20.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, over here, blue, light blue.
There it is. Sorry, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
There is a
13
bit
plus
on my-
2, 15.
The floor you and Sarabi are standing next to looks different color. In fact, there's a different color here, and then I'm gonna reveal the area a little bit for you. Because
Okay.
it's different color here, different colored here, and different colored here in 10 by 10 squares. They're just slightly the wrong color.
Okay.
It's,
So it's
hard
like the dirt was full, or
it's like the ground's just slightly the wrong shade to match the rest of the stone. It's like someone moved stone here that's from this mountain, but it's not like part of this particular cavern. So it's clearly
Okay.
all the same stone. It just doesn't match the stone deposits that are carved here.
Okay.
Because without
And-
the light source, you can't see the like illuminated colors. You just notice a tone difference in the
Okay.
colors.
Can Noemi get close to one of them and make an investigation?
You realize you were standing right next to one.
Oh, okay.
It's this 10 by 10 square here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can
Centered
she
around
take a
my
closer look
dot.
at it then?
Sure,
Let's
make an
not do
investigation
it.
check. You can both make investigation checks, actually.
Okay.
Oops.
Cool.
I have no idea what this thing is.
Nope.
What'd you roll?
5.
5.
Okay. I rolled 15 plus 2.
It's a floor trap. It's a pit trap.
Okay.
This
So-
one does not look like it's ever been triggered.
Okay. Can Noemi take out one of her rocks and put it on top of the pit trap?
Sure.
Just
I'm
to
gonna
see how much how much weight it takes to trigger these things?
Okay.
Okay. So she does that.
You toss a rock on it, and immediately, whoosh, the floor vanishes, and it snaps closed again.
Okay. And it stops closed again, so like it goes back to its original position.
Yep.
Okay.
Robbie? Scares the shit out of you. You have no idea what the fuck just happened. The floor vanished and then reappeared.
Holy crap!
Noemi looks at Robbie and she says, "Pitfall."
Yeah, it's definitely a pit trap. For sake of brevity, I'm gonna go ahead and label them because I have them labeled in my GM screen. So I'm gonna label it for you so you can see the trap.
We see the room because all I see is that.
All you see is darkness. Your shield hasn't moved up unless you want.
Yeah,
Robbie
Noemi sees black and
Kali
white.
to move
You
closer.
see darkness. Whoa. Okay, big.
Ooh,
10 by 10.
we stopped perfectly where we should have stopped.
Very good stop areas.
Kali, did you want me to move forward because you still have the magic shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Noemi says, "Move cautiously."
Okay.
So Kali kind
she's-
of comes up here, and then it illuminates because of the shield. You guys can move closer too if you want to. She's clearly been pointing out.
Noemi
what's
kind of
safe.
makes sure to stand in front of like this area, like with her arms outstretched. You know, just like, don't pass me.
Don't you have a little bit of like charcoal or chalk? Maybe you could outline the pit trap.
May I say something, or do I have to roll an intelligence
Hold on, let
check
me
for
check
that?
if I have anything that I can make markings with. 'Cause I don't know if I do.
What did you want to say, Hero?
This seems incredibly similar to the room of pit traps that we encountered in the other level.
It does, doesn't it? That is entirely something you can say.
He's gonna say that.
Because it's remarkably similar, except there isn't a chest at the end. It's some kind of silver-colored plant. You guys can see the plant, right?
Yeah.
Cool. It's a plant made entirely of silver. It's this massive silver tree. Actually, I have a description. Hold on.
Cool.
We're in room 5. It's a silvered tree.
Hold on, gotta plug in computer.
What?
Or it will die while we are playing.
All right, I'll wait.
There we go.
You good? Okay.
Yep.
It's a silver tree. It's massive, but its branches are interesting. They don't look... It doesn't have leaves, exactly, so it's hard to call it a tree. But it has branches, and they branch... It's interesting the way they branch. They look like lightning. Like, it's a massive trunk that spreads out into hundreds of bolts of lightning, and they go from floor to ceiling.
Right. Okay.
It's beautiful. It's completely silver.
Kali, throw your
Rose looks at the tree and gets a bit of deja vu and says something like, "It looks quite a bit like Tiamat somehow."
Pill approaches it as like, Vero, you said this is like the room full of pit traps, right?
He nods. It seems similar to it.
So why don't I just cast Mage Hand and like, feel out the floor, find out where the pit traps are.
Noemi could probably actually tell you. Noemi could probably actually tell you where the pit traps are. She did see the discoloration already.
Yeah,
Yeah, so she knows where they are.
All of them?
Yeah, she saw 4.
Yeah.
She's already triggered one and kind of showed you guys where it is. It's that red box that you guys can see on your screen. And there are 3 others down the hall.
Okay, so Noemi's gonna investigate again.
Okay.
So
Let me go ahead. You don't need to roll the check again. You know
Okay.
where they are now. I'm just gonna go ahead and move them to the map layer for you.
okay, so she's like marking, like throwing the rocks so they can see.
Yep.
Oh, should I get rid of my rocks?
They're
4,
falling in
right?
the pit, yeah.
So I guess
Ignoring
1.
them all.
That means I have 1 left.
There you go.
She'll just collect more later.
Do you guys see that the
Good to
traps?
have.
Yeah.
Now? Cool.
Mm.
Those are the indicators, and they open and then close.
Okay.
So falling in would be bad.
You're sure those are the only traps in this room?
They're the only floor traps that she saw.
Yeah.
So we get closer to a
That
tree.
you saw
or...
that are in this room.
As far as she knows, that's it.
You specified floor traps. That's kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm the GM. I get to be kind of suspicious.
Can Noemi look at the wall?
Make a perception check.
18? 2?
The walls are the same kind of carved stone that you've seen before. You don't see any kind of variation in them.
The ceiling.
So let's send the druid to investigate
Okay,
the tree.
clarification. So Naomi doesn't have to roll again. The floor and the ceiling are both
Okay.
consistent.
I was about to.
This I value. You guys are all suddenly very, very paranoid.
Yeah, it's because the rogue is. There's a chance that she's gonna go.
I mean, we have a room full of dead people. Well, what else?
Yep, that was the whole point of that room full of dead people.
To make us
And
paranoid.
make people anxious.
Yep.
So it's a tree.
It's some kind of tree. It resembles lightning. Imagine the trees in the.
How close would I have to be to make like a nature check?
You'd have to be like next to it.
Like right next to it, like here, or like there, or
Like here.
okay.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah,
the
but-
deer stop speaking.
Noemi looks to them, and for the first time, asks them if she should go.
No, I think Miro is the one who has the higher chance of what's happening. The thing, or what the thing is.
He nods and yes, I would be.
We are right behind you, bro. You go.
Okay.
Okay. The tree. The description for the tree. You know those trees that giraffes eat, the big, massive ones in the Serengeti that have the huge, massive branches, but they're really tall. They don't have any lower ones. It looks a lot like
I think
that.
I know which ones you're talking. The red, like the big ones that cars can drive through.
It's not a redwood.
Are those?
Think
Oh,
like
okay.
like the ones. Think the ones like giraffes eat. The massive. They're really, really tall. They have a bunch of really branches that all kind of like lead to like a flat topped tree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Imagine that. No leaves. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
But the growth pattern. If you guys have ever looked at at electrical art, where they like have the electricity carved through wood, it looks kind of like that. It's just a massive silver tree version.
We're gonna make a check.
Well, I don't think Vero can make. Vero has to be over here to make like a. nature
Yeah, I
check.
could. I'm just gonna get
Mommy's gonna follow him.
Yeah,
avoid
just like that.
traps.
Perfect picture, Sarabi.
That's
Like that
a
without
castle.
the leaves. And silver.
So he goes slowly, really slowly.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Noemi's like grabbing the back of his, like, well, in this case, the
Pelt.
wolf pelt, because it's not his cape anymore.
Robbie, don't go any far further because you can't see very well because you're a human. They have dark vision.
They do both have dark.
So, Robbie,
And
if you
while the light
insist
goes
on
so
coming,
far, it's gonna
with
get
us,
dimmer
then
the
you have
farther
to
you
hold
go.
my hand, okay? So if not, go back.
But you are like it's enlightened. We can see.
The shield lights you to about where you are, and then it starts getting dimmer and harder to see.
That's it. It's getting
That's
darker
why
the farther
Noemi's
out
like,
you go.
if you insist on coming with us, I'm gonna have to make you hold my hand.
Okay, you're close enough. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I was just
Like,
he
you
wasn't
can stand here
that
and
slow.
look at
I
him.
was just kind of like doing other things. In
No,
a
no.
way, it's
No,
a
yeah, you guys sneaking slowly makes sense. You guys are very careful not to step on the pit traps. Nothing seems to have jumped out and gotten you. So far, being slow and careful's been good.
Mm-hmm.
it's a 14 plus 5. Yeah.
Awesome. 19. It's not a living tree. It resembles a tree, but this is clearly a statue of some kind. But those branches that you see, some of them are very, very. You could like snap them off. Like it was something you could grab and just kind of break a twig off, and It's startling how much this resembles lightning to you. Now that you're close enough to really examine it, it's the intricacies. It's like a lightning bolt slowed into slow motion and then was frozen into silver. It's incredible to look at.
Is it silver?
It appears to be silver.
Was
Bring
that
light
with the nature check?
Yeah, with the nature check, it's some kind of it appears to be silver. You're not 100% sure whether it is a silver or not. But it is a silver metal. It's not iron. It's not like a steel alloy. It's some kind of precious metal. Could be silver. Could be platinum.
Well, Vero.
Oh yeah, he's gonna relay the information. Can you did he break off a branch? Can you show?
You
I
could.
don't know.
You could break off a branch.
Silver is super good again.
I'm not sure if I want to because it's kind of intricate and we saw people die. So he's gonna just say he's just gonna relay the information.
Silver is good against demons. Break that branch.
And werewolves.
And
Yeah,
vampires.
It's super useful. Bring the whole tree.
Noemi is just like, do you think we should?
Huh.
Of course we should. The only gold we ever found here, it was like a ton of.
It was wood. I know.
He's kind of feeling not guilty, but he's kind of feeling he doesn't want to destroy it because it's kind of.
It's
So
not
Noemi
a
looks
living
at him
creature.
and
You're
like,
not
you want me to do it? Because she remembers, oh yeah, he's a druid, and this looks like a tree. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Not just a tree. It's a work of nature. I mean,
Yeah.
It's right up Vero's alley.
He just goes to the side and kind of yeah, that would be a great help. Just kind of mumbles off because he doesn't want to break it.
Noemi, do you just break off a piece?
Yeah.
It comes off in your hand.
Okay.
Just you got a maybe 6-inch twig. It's
Okay.
hollow.
Like empty on the inside?
Yep.
Okay. Can Noemi break off 6 twigs?
Sure.
Just well, how many? So
1 for each.
6, right?
Yeah.
So just 1 for everybody,
Okay.
and then
you break
puts
off
it
6
in her
twigs.
bag.
They snap off.
She's like, we can look at these later. Let's just get out of here.
If it's really silver, it's super useful.
Okay,
You're
now
right.
please get out of the area with the pitfalls.
Okay, go ahead. I'm assuming you guys are careful enough. You guys can all just jump back up into the main room.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Noemi,
can move
go ahead
now.
and make sure you write down 6 twigs of lightning.
Hold on. I also need to edit the amount of rocks I have. Oh no, I did.
Sure.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 6 twigs. Write down 6 twigs of silvered lightning.
6 twig. Fuck. That's not how you spell. Of silver. Okay.
Perfect. You guys now have the southern hall. Other hall left. Also, how long did you guys want to go tonight, or this
I do
morning?
not have a
I-
limit.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I need
It's
to go
already
to bed
2:30 in the
soon.
morning here.
Okay, so you guys want to go to bed soon?
Yeah, within a
Yeah.
half hour.
Okay, let's say we go to the next hour marker, so it gives us 20 more minutes, and then we stop.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. So you guys have to go to Southern Hall.
Okay, we already sat until this.
Noemi tells Callie to remind her about, to remind her to give you guys the twigs, because if not, she won't remember and she'll just end up pawning them.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys have.
She means to. It's just like,
Yes,
if
have
she
to-
finds it in her bag later and forgets why, like, they got them, she's just gonna pawn them.
You have a diagonal hall, and then the continue
We
south.
start with
Alright, which way do you guys want to go?
Ini,
2 corridors, and they...
Ini.
Well, which one has the grooves in them?
They both do.
They both have grooves.
Okay.
Both are the danger zone.
Actually, 1, 2. Yeah. Wait, no. Let me read my notes really quick.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Room 8.
Notes are good.
Actually, though, the diagonal hall doesn't have grooves. Sorry.
Oh,
You're good.
That diagonal hall. Sorry, I'm rereading my notes for room 8. Yeah, it doesn't. That diagonal path doesn't have halls. It doesn't have the groove marks.
grooves. Okay, so then Noemi's like, maybe we should try this hall first.
Since Kat is here with the light, how far can we see down this?
Sure.
place?
Let me show you guys.
Down both places. Kat is here.
And Noemi can see 60 feet in either way, depending on where she's standing.
Oh. Well,
So that's what you guys can see with the light. Noemi, you can see down as you're kind of looking at it. This long corridor keeps going for a while, but you can also see that there's an upward one, and then also, like I told you before, that's not the right button. There's there's a passageway this way and a passageway this way.
Okay, so there's 2 passageways down the other way. There's 1 passageway. She's gonna like have Callie. She's gonna move Callie here and then stand here so that they can see. Right?
Further down.
What do
Yeah.
we
No, just have her like stand here. She's not like asking you to go down yet.
Okay.
So she's like, there's a passageway over that way, and she points.
And
Right.
Noemi, you can see that it comes up and dead ends here, and then it turns. So it
Alright.
like dead ends and turns here.
There is a dead end, and it turns. I don't know where it goes. This path goes long. She points in that direction.
It seems to flatten out right about here and seems to like straighten out instead of this diagonal path.
And then it stops being diagonal. It goes straight. Now, this one's going to keep going straight. The other one has 2 passageways. Which way do you guys want to go?
There's still no grooves.
I mean, if there's no grooves, it means that if something activates that other trap, then it'll just go past this hallway.
This is a safe area.
It's up to you guys.
I asked
Yeah.
Rose to cast light in one of my arrows and shoot it in this direction.
Okay.
If she does that, it would remove the light from Callie's shield.
Ah,
Yeah.
true. I forgot.
Well, I mean, it could be fine for like a second, though.
I cast mate. Wait, hold on. How far? Oh, never mind.
I hear. While Callie's standing there, I can kind of reveal the area a little bit side for you guys.
There.
Could I have Noemi stand in that passageway so that she can see, like, the 2 passageways?
You could head straight down if you wanted to.
Yeah, that way she could maybe tell them more about it, maybe it's their decision.
Okay. There's a passageway here. And a passageway here.
There is no way that the
Okay, can she see anything down this one?
Which is which one?
This way.
That way?
Mhm.
It goes up. Right about here. It transitions into like a narrow diagonal upwards path.
So it goes this way.
Yeah, it seems to go up it's diagonally up, but yeah, it's like goes up this way.
Oh, okay, so it goes like at a angle.
It goes at an angle.
Okay.
This way here turns. This is a turn. And goes
So it-
down.
Turns down like this.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a diagonal path that goes this way. Well, she goes and points like diagonally, right?
Mm-hmm.
To show them. And then there's one that goes south. So
Yeah,
Robbie, which
continue.
way is that way?
It would be south.
South.
All right.
This one is,
There's a path that goes south this way. And she points.
And that
there.
one goes north. This narrow pathway up here seems to go north.
That narrow pathway looks like it's probably a dead end, but it goes north.
Well, let's check that one case.
Which
I'm
one?
tempted to check the dead end first.
Check the dead end first.
Yeah, check in case there is something waiting for us. We don't want to catch us from the back.
The more dead ends that are coming around, the more nervous Noemi's getting.
It turns and goes upward. Noemi, you can see the turn.
I can go
There's
with
a turn.
your.
Go up the hall.
As you start to get closer, it gets colder. But it's like a weird kind of cold. It's not like icy
Is
cold.
it unnatural? Like
It's
the
an-
chill?
Yeah, it's like you felt that chill touch thing Pill does when it flies by you, how it makes you cold, but it's not like the cold of a snowstorm. It's the cold of the dead. It's what it feels like.
Okay. That's not natural.
Yeah, and as you start to get closer, it gets more intense.
Okay. Noemi's getting more nervous, but she's inching a little bit forward so that she's looking.
Okay.
She's telling
going.
the others.
Yeah, she's probably telling you this as she goes on. Like, there's a feeling that she's having.
Oh shit!
It's a
She looks at the corner.
it's a pedestal,
Uh-huh.
and it's got this massive bowl sitting on top of this pedestal, and it's not smoke.
Okay.
Something is whispering out of it. It's like a fog, a deep
Okay.
purple fog seems to be whispering out of this brazier. You don't know what it is.
This
I don't think this is good.
This sounds like a job for a wizard.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
sounds
but what
like
if
a
it's
job
a-
for you. It does feel like the dead.
But what if it's some kind of evil spirit that thrives in evil
Just
minds?
don't- Please be
Hunted.
careful.
Pill,
Because-
this feeling, by the way, doesn't bother you at all. All the rest of you guys, the feeling of the dead freaks you out. Pill, you're cool.
Well, no, I mean, it's not the dead so much, the area.
Pill, if you wanted to make an arcana check, you'd have to get a little closer.
Can I stay back? Can Will stay back a bit because he's kind of disgusted by it actually. He
Noemi
doesn't
check
like it
for,
at
like-
all.
Yeah.
Can Noemi check for like any traps first?
Sure. No, make an investigation check.
Absolutely. That is a 12. I don't know if that's going to help.
You don't see anything wrong with the floor around the pedestal or anything. You're just like, don't
The
touch
wall?
it.
The wall. Can I
The
check
walls
the
too.
wall?
Yeah, you don't.
Okay.
While you're looking around, you don't see anything that's like, this is a trap, screaming at you. You're just like, I can't. But you haven't gotten close enough to the brazier to check it. So you're just like, maybe just don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Okay, that's close enough for you, Pill, to figure out what's in there. Make an Arcana check.
He's
Okay,
got her
just
hand on his cloak.
Just gotta check on what my Arcana is. I rolled a 16.
Awesome.
16 plus 4 is 20.
Pill, you know exactly what this is. It's called Mordite. It's liquid. It's the equivalent of liquid death. It's not a poison, but touching it will hurt. It's not an acid. It won't burn your flesh. It just is anti-life. You've never seen it in a liquid form. You're used to it being some kind of hideous solid. And this is a big pool of it. It's dangerous stuff.
Pill just like turns to those. Okay. Real talk. If you touch this, it kills you.
Good to know.
That, like, it's not a poison. It's none of that. It's literally just like death if it were liquid.
It's not
It's
that
anti-life.
kind of.
It's anti-life.
So
Like,
it's-
like the moment you touch it, it'll kill you. Don't touch it. Don't drink it. Don't breathe it. Don't do anything with it, it'll kill you.
You're used to seeing, by the way, Mordite in a solid form pill.
Mhm.
You've seen it a couple of times in shavings. It's a spell component. You've never seen it as a liquid before.
So want
I
to
think
try
we should
get
leave it
rid?
alone then.
Yeah.
Also, it deals necrotic damage.
Nice.
Just for frame of
Oh,
reference,
Yeah.
for flavor text. It's necrotic.
That's what I was going to say.
wonder-
We like
Does
potions.
Pill have anything like bottles?
Yeah, you guys, any health potion you guys are drinking is an empty vial afterward.
Yeah, I have a few empty bottles there. Okay, so
Can you use Mage
If we-
Hand to
yeah, I'm gonna
bottle it?
use Mage Hand to like fill up the bottles.
Sure. I'm not
Okay.
even gonna, you go ahead and do it. It's easy. You just scoop it in, and then you can put your cap on it on the mage hand while it's holding the vial. Yeah, you managed. You get how many vials do you want?
I had let's see, I handed one to Potion to Vera, I handed one to Sarabi, so I should have about 3 bottles of like anti.
Okay, go ahead and write 3 bottles of liquid mordite. I can spell it for you if you want.
Okay, where do I
Yeah,
Mordite.
either you can add it to your character sheet's inventory, or you can just make a note of it if you have like a paper sheet in front of you.
Alright, 3 and how do I
How do you spell mordite?
Yeah.
M-O-R-D-I-T-E. Mordite.
liquid M-O-R-D-I-T-E?
Yep, mordite.
Alright, it's in.
Perfect. You now have 3 vials of mordite. It's
Now
a very
this-
powerful. It's an expensive spell component. It also can just be thrown on things, and it deals damage.
Do you guys want bottles of it?
No, you keep it for now.
No.
Will just does a step back and goes kind of no.
I'd rather
Well,
not have
I mean, if you're not going to use it, can I have your empty potion bottles back if you use them?
Okay. He's gonna give Paul that potion bottle and like go back and try not to go too
Act like you didn't
fast.
do it.
So go ahead and write 4 instead of 3, Pill.
How much can we get from selling this thing?
As far as you can tell, you haven't even.
I don't know if we want to sell this thing.
You could sell it. You don't.
We
You have
shouldn't.
never sold mordite before, Sarabi. You don't know how much it's worth.
Well,
Pill,
I
you
could
know it's a
probably,
Noemi,
use it for something
could
to
Noemi
learn.
have?
Yeah.
Especially, he's a wizard. He could probably use it.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
think
a spell
Noemi
component.
would have some sort of idea, like knowing black market and stuff?
You have
But,
no. I
okay.
mean, you have never come across mordite.
Okay.
It's super dangerous.
Okay. I have one empty bottle. You can have it.
Okay. You
I
can
get
mark
the
5
profit
bottles of
from that one.
mordite. Just for
Okay.
the record, these are in glass vials. If they break, shit happens.
So keep
Just
me
thought I'd throw
safe.
that out there.
Much padding.
Noemi kind of hands him some of her disguise clothes from her disguise kit. You know, and she's like,
The cushion.
Wrap
Wrap
them
them
in
in
this.
"Yeah,
Make a cushion for them, please.
do not break them."
Yeah.
What? It's just, no.
He was going to.
Are
Okay.
you guys heading southward?
I'll
At
sit
least
on the wall.
let Kali
Noemi.
the way to see what. Because I'm more tempted from the other direction. This is really deep.
Do you want to go the other way?
Let's just
It
continue.
does go very far.
Just keep going.
Okay,
Woohoo!
we're already
Whoa.
going this way.
Puzzle.
Colors. That's cool.
Oh,
Puzzles.
I'm really bad at
As you
playing.
guys approach, as you guys sort of wander down farther, you see a northern passageway. It's kind of a diagonal shoot off, but then it's a room that you see, and it's got the 8 braziers. Each one has a different description. I'm going to go ahead and read them all for you guys. We're
Okay.
going to start here. Let me see if my cursor will do its thing. That one.
Okay.
Is bronze inlaid with sapphire. It's a brazier bowl. It's bronze inlaid with sapphire. This one is made of platinum, and it's got some kind of dragon head on it. This middle one is glass. This one here is silver with diamonds. This one in the corner is copper with pieces of onyx chips inlaid in it. This one here is some kind of solid black stone. This one here in the corner is copper and did I read? No, it's not copper. It's the other one. It's jade with emeralds. This one here is gold and has rubies. And I described this one. Yeah. So there we go. So those are them.
I have no idea what we're looking at.
And each one is an empty brazier.
Can Noemi make a closer check on them? On one of them?
Sure, which one?
Let's just say this one because it's the one in front of her.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
That's a 5 plus 7.
It's well made. It's very clearly solid bronze. And then the sapphires that are set into it are big hunking sapphires, and there seem to be really well set into the bronze. You don't think you'll be able to pull them out. But it's also on a pedestal, by the way. All of these are on pedestals, so they're like eye level. They're eye level for you, know. I mean, for everybody else, they're like, just visible.
Everybody else can see into it.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what you're seeing. Sarabi, so that's what you really see. There's not a whole lot of detail to it. You don't think you could probably pick these up. They seem to be attached somehow to the statue, to the pedestals. But they clearly have some kind of significance because they're here.
Noemi looks to them and is like, maybe we shouldn't light these.
They don't have oil in them. They're completely empty.
Oh, okay, so it won't work. Unless they were to put oil in them.
You could put oil in them.
Yeah, but I don't know if we want to do that yet.
No, you have no idea.
Or Noemi doesn't know if she wants to do that yet.
Do we even have oil?
Lantern oil.
Lantern oil will work.
Can Noemi look down this path?
Sure. It goes up pretty far at a diagonal angle.
Farther than 60 feet?
Farther. Let me double check. No, you can see the dead end. There's a dead end, here, and then it turns right or left. It turns into a T.
Okay, so can Noemi go to that dead end and then look down?
As you start to walk down the hallway, it is frigid. It is like you have stepped into a tundra. It is freaking cold.
She immediately steps back and shivers.
Yeah, whatever is down that hallway, it is cold. Like, bone-chilling cold.
What the fuck?
Is it like the same cold from the dead stuff, or is it just
it's a different kind of cold.
Like
it's
tundra,
like ice cold, like skinny
like
dipping
it's winter
in a winter bath kind of thing, like a skinny dipping in ice. It's frigid, unlike the other one, which was like death.
Noemi immediately steps out and is shivering.
Kali, make me a perception check.
Okay. 18.
It has something. The glass one says something on it.
The glass one's that one.
The middle one. The middle one that's right in front of you.
All right.
It's just glass. Here, let me find my handout. Okay, he should be able to see it.
Alright.
It should have popped up for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you read.
It's a lot to read. Okay, hang on.
Is Callie gonna tell them what it says?
It's long. It's a poem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's also an excellent place to stop when she reads the poem.
Okay.
Because I kind of
Lady, will
falling
you
asleep.
stop making everything hard on me. Here, take password. Okay. Okay. She'll say there's something written on here, and after she reads it, she'll go back and read it out loud. Oh, and is this in common, by the way?
You recognize the language.
Oh, okay. Okay. We, unaccustomed to courage, exiles from delight, live coiled in shells of loneliness until love leaves its high holy temple and comes into our sight to liberate us into life. Love arrives, and in its train comes ecstasies, old memories of pleasure, ancient histories of pain. Yet, if we are bold, love strikes away the chains of fear from our souls. We are weaned from our timid. I can't say words. Timidity. And in the flush of love's light, we dare be brave, and suddenly we see that love costs all we are and will ever be. Yet it is only love which sets us free. And that's it.
As Kali finishes speaking this poem aloud, the inside of the glass brazier glows with a soft, warm light. It feels the way Rose feels when she casts a spell. It reminds you of good things, of happy things, of what it must sound like to hear angels speak. And it just slowly ignites in the brazier. And it makes you realize you have been in the dark for a very long, long time, and this is like the sun's rays on your face. And it's been scary in here, and you have a horrible, horrible feeling it's going to get scarier. But you know what the sun feels like, and you know that you'll see it again. You just have to get out of this damn dungeon. And that is where we will end tonight.
Beth is talking to Noemi.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
The whole time I was like, oh, all of this is striking a chord.
Can we get the poem in written form?
For anyone who cares, the language is Celestial. That was on the brazier. It was definitely written in Celestial. It's that big looping letters that you guys have seen several times now.
You can read it, and I was like, ah ha ha.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's definitely in Celestial. That's the fun part about Celestial is when it is read in any other language, it rhymes. So anything written in Celestial when spoken in another language rhymes because it's supposed to sound angelic and musical. So that's why it's a poem. Which I did not write. I stole that. I just thought I'd clarify.
I want the link to that poem later, please.
Yeah. It's called.
Just drop it in resources.
Yeah, I think it's called The Love of Angels.
I'm gonna drop it
just,
later.
Yeah, it's just a snippet. And so we'll pick up the game here. That's where we will start it. Restart, whatever language. It escapes me. But yeah, so Kali has access to the poem. One of the braziers has been lit. And you guys were like, well shit, we've been in a dungeon. They suck. And scary. And I want to go home just a little bit. Okay, I'm trying to think of any other questions. But yeah, whoever got stuck, that other party that got stuck in the dungeon, definitely some bad shit happened to them, and they more than likely took their own life.
Yeah, it looked like a pack suicide.
Yeah, a bunch of them, yeah.
They all died together, and the last one refused to die, but then starved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cool guys, but I don't want to die with you. Let's
Not even with me? Damn.
But yeah, so that's what you guys see.
That's pretty cool.
And so we'll leave you guys for the next time we play. You guys can figure out what the shit you're supposed to do about these braziers.
Making a note about how Noemi's feeling so I can remember it.
Yeah, so think on it. And then I'll do a recap. I'll probably start the next game by reading the poem again just because it's fun. And I like
That's a good
poetry.
poem.
Okay, I think that's it for tonight.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Alrighty. I'm gonna
That's
exit
cool.
this.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Have fun.